Good evening and welcome to another live stream from us, Indicogwog, Indico GWUK, so Indico Paranormal and Ghostwatchers UK. Excuse me, I've been having a little drink tonight as it's Friday and I usually like to have an Irish cream at home. So I'm pretty, yeah. Well, you can guess. Anyway, Jared is at a location, an undisclosed location. Phil is in the background broadcasting, but I'm kind of hosting at the moment for Phil, as he's a little bit occupied at the moment at home. So I thought I'd take the lead and introduce where Jared has gone to tonight. So Jared is out in the field investigating solo on his own, freezing cold. He's just informed me that his coat will not do up. So his coat, his jacket, whatever you want to call it, it won't do up. I think his zips bust. And wherever he is freezing at the moment. He's in a field somewhere. I don't actually know where he is. It's undisclosed for his own safety reasons, but we will find out very soon. So
that worked well there.
Hello, Jared.
Hello.
There he is. How are you?
Cold. Can't get my zip to do up on my jacket.
I just explained that to the viewers at home. So your zips bust.
No, it won't. I don't know, it just won't go up. Spider webs. Yuck.
Oh no. Where are you then? Well, don't say where you are, but what sort of location are you at?
I'll spin the camera around. Give me 2 secs to turn the camera around. Oh, it should pick up. We did this yesterday and it did work. No, I've muted it. Hang on, wrong one. Just gonna change the screen around a second so I can get the camera to change.
Just bear with him, guys. He'll get it. Bear with him. He will get there. Have faith in Jared. Faith. That's not a clue, by the way, as to where he is at the moment, because I really, honestly, hand on heart, I have not got a clue where he is. So this is as much a surprise to me as what it is you guys at home. So I'm going to be really interested to see where he's at. And obviously on the scale of 1 to 10, how he's feeling. 1 being a very, very calm, fine. 10 being shit scared to the point where he just wants to run. So we'll find out in a minute. I'm just hoping he hasn't lost signal at the moment. Come on, Jared, where are you? Bear with him. I'm just going to try and see if I can see some of your comments. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Jockey. Yes, I'm in the cupboard again. It's so much more comfortable in my cupboard. You would not believe. Hi, Tanya. Right. Sadie, are you on the Baileys? Debbie asks. Yes. It's not actually Baileys, though, because I can't afford Baileys all the time. It's the cheap Irish cream that you get from Aldi. It's really tasty. It does exactly the same thing, but I actually really like the taste of it. Right, Sarah Skeggs, have you looked into Billingford? Outpost wanted more. He's back. Right, I'm just reading out a comment, Jared, from somebody who's commented. Sarah Skeggs, have you looked into Billingford? Outpost Swanton Morley. Have you heard of that, Jared?
I've heard of Billingford. Yeah, I've heard of Swanton Morley.
There's a woman in white who takes at one of the big houses. Plus, the cottage we lived in had a ghost cat with Belle, liked running up and down the stairs. Plus, we had a couple who danced straight through a brick wall. We found out later that the two cottages were one, and they held dances there. The pub had a few bumps of the night also. Fantastic, Sarah. Thank you for sharing that.
Well, I was trying to turn my camera around so you could see what I can see. But unfortunately, it don't want to work because I've got one of these stupid posh phones where I've got like 6 cameras on the front and it wouldn't select any of them. So,
Seriously?
We'll have to do it the other way. Let's get some more gadgets out.
Right. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Jockey. You've got a lot of people watching, Jared. So send him the love. Send him the love. He's doing well so far. So, Jared, at the moment, we have no idea where you are, but how are you feeling on the scale of 1 to 10?
I'm fine because I've been here before loads of times at night, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah? You're fine?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, I'm really hoping that something absolutely terrifies Jared and makes him run, because this guy, Jared, I have never, ever seen him really afraid where he's ran. So if anything can happen like that tonight, that would be absolutely fantastic. But I doubt it will. But keep watching, because you never know. He's on his own.
Right. Can you see anything? Can you see what I can see?
We can see a bush. There's a bush.
A bush. Right, I've got the camera facing away from me, so you have to... I'll put another torch on.
Hi, George.
Right, where I am is, well, about... Let's just go up to the path here. About half a mile up there, the other side of the road, is the remains of a 13th century the Knights Templar house.
Oh, a house.
Yeah, it was a what do you call it? I can't what he said. I was telling Bill Phil about earlier on. He's got a. It was gifted to them by Henry II.
Right.
The house plus 20 acres of land back in 1124, I believe.
All right. Does anybody live there now?
No, it's nothing there now. All that's there. The reason I'm not at the location there is because it's a farmer's field. It's full of sheep.
Right.
But all you can see, if you go from a satellite view, all you can see is just where the walls were. But this is all part of the land. It used to be all the farmland that they had.
Oh, wow.
They had 20 acres of it.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Hi, Phil. I'll just have a look at that right now, if I can. Just replying to Phil, Jared. He sent me some information. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm not supposed to say where you are, am I? A long village with several neat houses, 2.5 miles east of blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Is in bankruptcy district. Petty sessional division. Blah 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 blah. God Almighty! How many times is it going to mention where you're at? Right, it had 612 inhabitants in 1881, living on 3,026 acres.
It grew a bit then.
Yeah, just slightly, and that was in 1881, and has a rateable value of £5,367. Not a lot, but obviously back then that would have been a heck of a lot. The soil belongs to Sir William Robert Clayton, Bart, and Edward May Dewing, Esquire, and lies in the manors of blah, 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 and Knights Hospitallers of blah, 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 of Jerusalem, of which Edward Robert Grigson is lord. The hall was enlarged about 58 years ago and is the property of Edward May Dewing. Is there a hall there, Jared?
There was, but not anymore.
Right, so it's gone.
It's gone, yeah, it's gone.
Interesting. So this place has got a lot of history to it. The church, okay,
Church-
blah blah blah
church
blah
is
blah, was rebuilt in the reign of Henry VI, I believe. It's a V and an I. I think that means number 6. And there's a comment in the comments, please, if you know what V and I is. I think it's 6.
See if I can see the top of the church from where I am. So back up here.
Yeah, that'd be good. Right, and there's a handsome.
I can see the church. You probably won't.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. What we're looking at, we can see your torch. We can see grass. We can see black. We can't see a bloody lot, actually.
Nah, you never can. Turn the light down a second. I think you can't really see
Hi,
the tower.
Adrian. Hi, Loretta.
Right, the church is straight in front of me. So you can't even make it out, can you?
No, we can't see nothing. I can see a little light in front of you. I'm guessing that's a sign or a post or something like that lighting up. There's a little light.
No, church is about a quarter of a mile in front of me that way. Let's go back down here. You have to tell me if you can't see, because I can't see. The camera's facing opposite away from me, so I can't see what you can see.
Yeah. Have you turned your camera around, have you?
Yeah, I've turned it around because I can't switch the camera. I can't see the screen. I'm seeing the back of the camera, so I can't switch the cameras around. It won't let me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's the problem we have with broadcasting at the moment. We can't actually switch the camera view, so Jared's not actually seeing what's on the camera because he's sort of holding it the other way around, if you like, because on the screen we can't switch it. So that kind of makes it a little bit difficult at the moment.
I managed to do it yesterday, but I can't seem to do it today because I've got 4 lenses, 4 cameras on the back of my phone.
Yeah.
And it won't let me select any of them. Yeah.
That's weird.
We did it yesterday. I did it yesterday with Phil and we were playing around with it, but we're not doing it today.
That's weird. Could it be paranormal? Comment and let me know. I don't know about you guys at home, but often, personally, and obviously with the guys, I find that when we go out to do these things, a lot of these things can mess about with our equipment. I don't quite think that's the case tonight with Jared's camera. I think it's just I don't know what. Phil, it's either the very bottom option or the top option. Right. Jared, can you hear me? Jared?
Yes.
I think we've lost connection. Oh,
no, I'm back.
There he is. Phil is saying it's the very top option, I believe.
Very bottom option.
He's saying it's either the very bottom option or the top option.
Well, that narrows it down, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Camera. It's not the top option. Go to the bottom option then.
Give that a while.
There we go. Bottom option.
Woohoo! Yay! Clap for Jared. That's it. Give him a thumbs up at home. He's worked it out. So can you see now? You can see what the viewers at home are seeing.
Yeah, I've got 6 options of which camera to use.
Right.
It doesn't help. Let's just stick that on a stick so I can.
Okay. You're doing good, because obviously, as we know, we never know what the signal is going to be like at these locations where we go out to. And
that was my fault that time.
What happened?
I hit the wrong button.
Oh no.
Let's try again.
What is it you say? Push the button. I can't do it. Push the button.
There you go. Look.
1 to 10, old jockey saying.
1 to 10, I'm 1.
He's one jockey. He's hardcore. Is our old Jared. He's hardcore. Beanie hat light, Adrian saying. Beanie hat light. Where's your beanie at?
It's on my head.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're going to have to give us a show of that, mate.
Yeah, it's on my head.
We want to see that.
See it?
There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go, Adrian. And there's Jared's beanie hat light. Very good.
Let's go down this way. Can't really see a lot by the torch. There we go.
So if you want some more information on this place, I mean, there's loads what Phil sent me. Absolutely loads. I could read it all, but you might be bored at home if I read it all.
We'll post it on the page later on tonight when we're finished.
Yeah. I mean, Jared, what can you say? Give us an idea of if it's actually haunted and if people have seen anything there before.
No history. Not that I'm aware of. I've never heard of anything happening here.
No?
No. Then again, this is in the arse. No, I've never known anyone to be here before. So I've been here at night loads of times.
Right. So you don't know if anybody's seen anything there before?
No.
Right.
The school where the original hall was is behind where the school is, the primary school, which is next to the church. And the original school goes back to 18 something or other, and that's supposed to have something in there. At night times your lights come on, the alarm goes off for no reason.
Oh, what sort of school is that?
Confirmed. It's
is that primary school? And is it an actual working school now?
Yeah, my kids all went there.
All right, interesting. So have your kids got like spooky stories that they've sort of come home and told you about?
No, nothing. No.
Oh. Tarl's pendulum, Jared.
Yep.
Tanya just said Tarl's pendulum, Jared. Tarl's pendulum. Tarl's pendulum. Does that mean anything? No?
No.
Tarl's pendulum. Yeah, just explain a little bit, Tanya.
Let's put my glasses on.
Tarl's pendulum.
Oh yeah, the pendulum. I brought my daughter over. We were over there actually, about the other side of the forest, in the middle of the field, and I had a pendulum between the two of us, and the wind was blowing from my left to my right. It was blowing between the two of us, and I was saying, right, just say what any spirits here, make the pendulum move, and it swung into the wind.
Oh wow. What do you mean it swung into the wind?
The wind was blowing from left to right, the pendulum swung towards the left.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And what was the question you asked?
There are voices over that I can hear from here, but it's nothing paranormal. There are some people in the back garden all shouting and screaming.
Right. Are there houses around?
There are, but I'm not overly close.
Right. That's
no
good.
Swimming, no fishing.
That is good. Right, I'm just going to go on my Facebook and try and share this so that we can get more viewers to help us out.
There is a little pond over here. You can't really see much of it.
You can't?
There's a pond. It used to be a lot bigger. It used to come right up to the edge of this fence. But over the years, it's dried off.
It's a good job it's fenced off. You don't want to fall in it.
No. It used to be a lot bigger than that.
Did it?
Yeah. It's great. It's normally full of frogs in the summer.
Is that smaller or bigger than that lady's house we went to the other week? You know the pond? The ladies?
Oh, no, this is bigger than her pond, yeah. This is actually a proper pond, yeah.
Right.
Can't really see it. It's just over there, the other side of them bulrushes.
Yeah. Can't see water, not really. I'm just trying to share this out, just to see if we can get a few more people commenting to watch, in the hope of seeing something tonight. That's what we're always looking for, is people at home to be our eyes and ears. So if you are watching, don't be shy. Please do comment, say hello. Never see your comment up.
There's a bench up here I'll sit on in a minute. I'll put my hands in my pockets and stick the phone on its tripod.
So what sort of equipment have you got with you tonight, Jared?
Right. I've got my green laser grid.
Yeah.
See, it opens out a bit now. I don't know if you can see. No, I can't really see right over there. But that where my torch beam ends is on the tower, church tower. You can't really make it out.
That's a shame.
We have got a lovely moon tonight.
Yeah, it's not quite full, is it, tonight? But nearly there.
This is why I come over here at night, because I take night photographs.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right, on a bench here. If I can set the phone up on its tripod. All gadgets, look.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this works. Don't want it falling over.
Hi Bex, hey, where are you two? We're not actually saying where Jared is for his own safety. When we're doing this sort of thing, we don't actually say where we are, just for our own safety, really. But he is somewhere out in the wilderness where hopefully
somewhere
he might get scared and see something. But anybody who's watching at home, please do be our eyes and ears. And if you see anything, hear anything, please do comment. We'll see your comments pop up. That's kind of what we're hoping. We're hoping to see something, hear something, get something credible, paranormal wise. It can happen. It doesn't happen often, granted, but it can happen. So do join in the chat. We can see your comments. Hello, Diane. Okay, first time I've seen this. Fantastic, Bex. Okay, do share it out, and the more people that comment, the greater, the better it is, because it makes it so much more interesting. So, Jared, what is that bench? Is that a memoriam bench?
Just the bench. It's dedicated to someone for their many years of local service to the parish council.
Oh, that's nice.
Sitting on there.
Yeah. And how do you feel on the scale of 1 to 10? Still
1. Yeah,
still 1.
Yeah. I don't believe this. I'm just trying to sort some gadgets out that I put all new batteries in, and now they decide they're not going to work.
Oh my.
It always does. It's just cold.
That sort of stuff always happens. Granted, on investigations, you think you're prepared, but when you get out there, you never ever are. You're just fumbling around in the dark. You're trying to find your stuff, and it's like, although you've prepared it, you know where it is at home, you know where you've placed it in your bag and everything. It's like when you get out in the dark, it's like, where is it? So how are you doing, Jared? Have you found it? Whatever you're looking for. What are you looking for?
My green laser pen, which I've got in my hand, and lo and behold, it don't want to work.
No. Has it got new batteries in it?
Yeah, I put new batteries in it because I was playing with the cat. They're brand spanking new batteries. It might be because it's cold.
You know what? That always always happens with those bloody pens. Always. Like the last place we went to, I put brand new batteries in my green laser pen, and it just kept fading out. And switching itself off. Yeah, the laser grid. And it's like, whoa, you know, you have to sort of double think. Right, is
I've
this
got some more
normal?
batteries, so
Is this the location, or is it the equipment actually just being a pain in the arse? It's quite annoying, really, isn't it? Because when you test it out at home, it's like, yeah, new batteries working absolutely fine. This is going to be great. And then you get out to location, Bob's your uncle, boom, it all fails.
I have Phil's favourite one from last night. I have a temperature gauge.
Yeah.
It's telling me it's 0 degrees.
0 degrees? No way. I hope you've got a woolly hat on, Jared.
I didn't see that. Oh,
I can see you shadow.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, here we go. He's got a temperature gauge.
Wrong side, there's the where it is. Oh, it's 2 degrees.
2 degrees?
Yeah, 1 degree on the bench.
Hell, 1 degrees.
Yeah, 1 degrees.
Bloody hell, it'll be freezing soon.
Yeah, it's not exactly warmer.
God.
Right.
Do you want me to tell you a few of these comments, Jared? We got, right. Okay, Phil said, thank you all for sharing tonight. Yes, thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. Keep doing it. Share it to your groups, your page, whatever. It's great. Tanya, I was then about to say picture is brilliant. I'm guessing the picture was brilliant, but found maybe. Adrian, great minds. I don't know what that's about. Bex, hey, where are you two? Oh, that's an old one. We said we can't disclose that. Chucky, doing great. Jared. Diane, hello. We said hello. Bex, okay, that's something right. Okay.
Hey, the original plan I had was I've got another phone here. I was going to set the laser grid up, pair this other phone up to my phone, stick it on there so you had another camera watching the laser grid.
Right.
And the laser grid don't want to work.
Oh, God.
I set it all up. I had it all set up. It was all working. It was all running at home. Thought I'd get it all done so I haven't got to muck around when I'm out. No.
Yeah. So
red one works.
Right. Sarah, your equipment always seems to die on you, lol. Adrian, Kevin, hi, people. Seattle Extreme Psychic Healer. Hi, Kevin. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm guessing you're new. Thank you for joining us.
Right. New batteries. Put some new batteries in the green pen.
Okay. Fingers crossed for you. Can't quite cross my fingers, but yeah, they're crossed. Legs are crossed too.
Well, they were new batteries. They can go back in the bag.
Just bear with Jared. We will get there too.
We have. We don't. Laser pen. Right, let's see it.
He will get there, bless him.
Oh, come on.
I'll tell you what, when you're live, it's like you feel a little bit under pressure, don't you? Like, and it's like fumbling around in the dark. It's like, ooh, and nothing ever goes right. So, no. You know, it's always the way. It really is. But he will get that. Just bear with him. Calm, Jared. Calm. Breathe.
Not really bright enough. No, it's not bright enough.
Diane, just hope.
I'll put it in a pocket in case it's cold.
Affected, lol. Yeah. Yes.
Right. Your favourite. Some Echo Box on.
Kevin, I have an AAI. We talk to spirits without box or equipment. What's an AAI, Kevin? An AAI. One girl, 3 things in the room.
The smoke you can see is nothing paranormal. It's not me taking up smoking because I'm stressed out. It's my breath. See?
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's so cold.
Yeah, it's not warm. As you see, the coat is not done up because it won't do up.
And you got buttons
Anyway.
on it. Or Velcro.
No, it's just a zip. It's got a bit of Velcro, but it's not really worth it. Right, we've got our old favourite here, Echo Vox.
Right, everybody listen at home. If you're wearing headphones, brilliant. If you're not wearing headphones, just perk your ears up. But if you hear anything, please do comment with what you
Turn
hear.
the camera around and put that into the forest, so you can see into the forest.
Sadie, there is
thing and comfortable, and we'll see if there's anything here. There's the volume.
Thanks,
Right.
Diane. Thank you.
Right. Good evening, spirits, if there's any here. It's a lovely, cold, crispy evening. If there is anybody here who'd like to make contact with me, please do so. You can speak through this device, and hopefully we'll hear you. So if there's any spirits out here, please give me a yes or hello or your name. Any of the original occupiers of the land here from back in the day, from the Templars? Any of the, I don't know if they're monks or whatever they were, but they don't know what you were. But if anyone from back then is around, have a look at me, curious to see what I'm doing, please step forward and say hello.
I heard you. I'm sure it just said I heard you. I heard you.
You heard me. Hey, thank you very much if you heard me. Could you tell me your name, please?
Nice. Something. Ask them to repeat that, Jared.
Could you repeat that, please?
Kevin at home is saying evil and good now talk. Evil and good now talk.
Evil. Sweet.
Somebody
Do you mind
on
me being here trying to communicate with you?
Yes.
Oh well, such is life. Why don't you like me talking to you?
Go home, did that say? Go home. Somebody on the YouTube channel just said spirits. That was a little while ago though.
I'm not going home. Not yet. Haven't got hypothermia yet.
No.
Could you tell me the name of the village that I'm in? No, I didn't say. I didn't hear it.
No.
Can you tell me what year it is for you? What year do you believe it is?
Secret. Templar.
Are you something to do with the Knights Templar?
Aroni. We've got Diane saying Aroni, whatever that means. We've got Kevin saying 2 words, and then Kevin saying 1800. We've got Tanya saying no friggin' way, it sounded like it.
I mean, you might hear what people think might be footsteps coming from in the forest, but because it's been foggy here all day, there's a lot of moisture on the leaves, and that's dripping down onto leaves on the floor, so it's not footsteps. In case anyone thinks they hear footsteps, unless obviously, if you are here, can you run towards me, please? Run towards me so we can hear your footsteps going really fast in the ground.
Trisha has just asked, what's the banging of? Ah, Trisha, that might be from my end, actually. Somebody going up the stairs above me, because I'm in the cupboard under the stairs. Sorry.
Yeah, there's nothing here for them to bang.
No, you weren't hearing any bangings, Jared. Diana said what he needs, ask him. So I'm guessing she means by that, ask him what he needs.
What do you need? What do you require?
Require? Your health? Did that say require your health? Sarah, I think those random footsteps were probably my kids going up the stairs above me. Sorry about that.
You always have been in a broom cupboard.
Trisha, yes. Yeah. The Harry Potter cupboard, the broom cupboard.
Did you say you needed my help?
I just repeated that, Jared. Help.
What can I do to help you?
What did that say?
It sounded to me like leave.
Leave?
Yeah, what can I do to help you? Leave.
Put your foot down, Jared. Tell him you're not leaving.
How is me leaving going to help you?
Matt Ghost.
A lot of road noise.
Is that? I can't hear at my end. I can't hear any noise from.
Oh, there's a lot of road noise this end.
All I can hear is you and the Xbox. Where you're at, Jared? Mark Hunter's on. Hi, Mark. We remember you from Hell House in Skeggy.
Mr. Hunter.
Hope you're all right, mate. Excuse the dogs barking in the back.
All right, let's go back to. You want me to leave? Do you want me to leave? Do you want me to leave? Yay or nay?
At home, we've got mixed comments on that. We've got Kevin saying, me leave, it said. And we've got Diane saying, he says, help him to leave. Help him to leave.
Help him to leave.
Mm.
You want to leave, do you? You want to move on, do you? I know what I heard.
What did you hear?
I heard, yeah, please. Right. Me put my hand in my pocket because it's getting cold.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go?
I thought I heard to the hospital.
Are you ill?
Ill? Yeah?
What's the matter with you? What is your illness, your ailment? No, I didn't get any of that. Can you tell me what is your illness? What is the matter with you? It was a very quiet one there, wasn't it? And a loud shout.
Yeah. I thought it
Again.
said ill. Back to you, ill. Tanya heard stomach. Kevin heard Brooklyn. Kevin slower sweet. Sarah star 40. 40. Adrian has put star 40 as well. Sorry, 40 in speech marks. So Sarah is Sam 40. Adrian is Sarah 40. Sorry.
Right. That's right.
Trisha, what time era are we on about for hospitals? As we know, EHN first one came into force in UK. Lol.
Can you tell me what year it is? What year are you in? That gobbledygook.
I heard a lot. I heard help us repeated a couple of times, but before that I heard we are in, but I didn't hear a year. I couldn't make that out, but I heard we are in, and then I heard help us, help us. Diane, I help him, say bless him with the new rebirth if he forgot the thoughts he clinging on. Sarah, come get her. Diane, he does not know. He sees his loved ones only, can't let it go. Kevin, too many at once. They're fighting to talk. So Kevin is basically saying you're surrounded by a lot where you are at the moment. Jockey is saying in 1941.
There was an air base here, active air base in the 40s, about 2 miles away.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if they came down. I assume they might come down this far. I don't know, but the base was active in the 1940s. It's 2 miles away from here. What's left of it anyway.
Oh.
Can I have one of you come through at a time? Just one. Any one particular one come through and just give me your name, please, so we can verify you. I just want one, either male or female. I'm not that bothered. Just one of you come through. I'll get round to all of you if you want. Just one at a time, please. So could one person come through and give me a name? Still not one of you. There's quite a few there. I just want one person. We'll be polite. We'll go ladies first. Could the lady who's trying to communicate, could you give me your name, please? You say that again? A funny noise there. It's my stomach.
Jared, I did hear a lady respond to you saying, tell me Jared. Did you hear your name?
No.
No?
No.
I thought I heard, tell me Jared. And then there was loads after that. But I did hear a woman's voice. It's like there's a lady's voice and a man's voice there.
20 spirits, call your name out.
Mm.
You're all safe. I don't mean any disrespect to any of them. You are quite welcome to come and sit on this bench and have a chat with me. If anyone would like to come and have a chat, please come forward. and tell me your name and introduce yourself.
We're out.
We're what?
We're out.
Whereabouts are you? Come and stand in front of me. Come stand in front of this light in front of me. I'll be able to see you then.
Adrian is saying, check if your laser wants to play ball. Will it work, Jared?
I don't know.
Kevin is saying something dark there. Trisha, we listen, I heard. Oh.
Red one. See, the red one plays ball.
But not the green one.
The green one I want. The green one gives a grid. Find it in the bag.
Kevin, shadow just passed here, face. Do you mean her face? My face? Shadow just passed my face? I highly doubt anything from where Jared is at would come to me, but you never know. You never know. It could, but...
Hey, look at that.
Stay with Jared tonight. Wow, you got it working. He's got it working. Yes! Thumbs up for Jared!
It's been sitting in my pocket. That's why it's working. Let's just
excellent.
drop it on.
Brilliant. So guys at home, we are looking for any disruption within the green lights.
Yeah.
So
back on again.
It's looking quite still. That's a good picture, Jared.
Yeah, it's nice and still because it's on a tripod and it's not sitting on the bench. So if there is anyone here, let's turn Echo Box off for a minute, and you'd like to come and talk to me, come and see me, come walk through this laser grid. This line in front of me, these green lights, and we'll be able to see you walk through. You'll be able to see your shadow. Please do come walk through. It's failing. It's getting dimmer and dimmer. Come on, don't do this to me. That's me moving it. Come on, don't be a pain in the butt. Let's put it a bit nearer there. Now it's starting to fail again. Now it's getting cold. These things like to be warm. So if you are here, come walk towards me. Come rustle the leaves on the floor. Yes. Only works for a few minutes when it's warm. It doesn't like the cold, this pen. I'll put it back in my pocket and try again in a minute.
It's weird, isn't it? Is that from abroad by any chance?
What?
Is that from abroad by any chance?
What, a pen?
Yeah.
I don't know where I got it from. I think I got it from the UK.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Because that always happens with my green laser pens. They're
Red
very
one works.
temperamental.
Yeah.
So
I've got a red. I've got a red one, but that's just a straight beam of light. If you can see that, that's quite bright actually. Put that out there.
Yeah. Diane, thank you for that comment. Diane has just made a really weird comment. Diane, are you a medium or something? Like, she's put, Sadie, your feet feel so cold. Just them leave. Do you know what? I get terribly cold feet all the time. I do, honestly. I get cold feet all the time.
Right, we changed the light colour now. It's now a red light. If you want to walk through the red light, it's a straight beam, and you'll break the beam and we'll know you're there. So just come walk from my left to my right. and break the beam, please, so I know you're here. It's a nice big bright red light. You can see that on the screen, can't you? Yeah. If you are here, can you please come walk through the light? Break the beam. Let's see, let's go back to Echo Box. Okay. Can you see the red light in front of me? I'll turn the speaker on. Can I ask you again? Sorry about that. I had the speakers switched off, so I couldn't hear you. Can you see the red light in front of me? Would you be able to walk in front of it and break the beam for me? There's about 20 no's there. Come on, surely one of you can just walk and break that beam for me. Really cool to see if you just broke that beam. Now let's just move the angle of the beam. Move it more into the out that way. Try and get a bit more before it hits any trees. Right, can you come walk through the beam? I've now moved the angle of it. It goes a little bit further out. Can you walk through it for me, please, and break the beam? The red one. I'd really appreciate it if you could. Or come and sit on the bench next to me and come and have a chat. Plenty of room. Maybe come sit on my lap and warm my legs up. Would you like to come and talk to me? Yeah, so much noise going on to the left of me inside the torch, inside the wooded area over here. That could be wildlife. That could be the rain dropping off the tree, or moisture dropping off the trees. Could be absolutely anything. There's nothing there. If that's you walking about, can you make more louder noises for me? Make it definite that there's someone there. Can we go back to talking to someone then, rather than what you feel like? Can you come and tell me something about this place? Tell me. I would love to know if you know what the name of the village is. Tell me the name of the village, please.
You're getting a lot of comments coming through, Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adrian, I heard no stupid, I'm dead. Tanya, they've got a sense of humour. Trisha, did that just swear at you? Diane, they usually swear at him, to be fair, Trisha. Diane, they will get angry soon. There you go, they will get angry soon, Diane is saying. Kevin, tell them a prayer. Eddie, any prayer. Kevin, keeping angry back. Diane, I got really angry. For what? Kevin, yeah, I stepped on him. Interesting. So there's a lot of comments going on with the people watching, Jared. I think you are getting a lot of interaction. Can I just ask, you know, with that red laser pen?
Yeah.
What actually happens if anything was to cross that beam? Would it cut it out
You'd
completely?
see it. You'd see it. You'd see the beam break. Yeah.
Right. So would it just stop it working?
Yeah.
Right.
Like you'll hear voices now because you've now had a lot of kids come in the top of the area. So, where can I move to? And now there's a load of youngsters now coming. I've just seen them coming through the gut, and I see their torches.
Oh no. What, a
They're going
group
to
of
get
people?
What?
What did you say? There's a group of youngsters coming.
Yeah, it's a group of youngsters just coming at the top.
Oh no.
They got their torches. I can hear them screaming and laughing.
Oh bloody hell. Are you going to talk to them? Sarah, Sam, be careful.
I'll wait and see if they come down here.
He's a big bloke, Sarah. He'll be all right. We're ready to call 999. Jared don't scare very easily at all.
999 and tell them to come and rescue me, but you don't know where I am.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't even told us, like, in the background where you are. So no. It's like, even if we needed to call 999, Jared, we don't know where to tell them to come unless Phil knows. I don't know. Does Phil know?
Oh, yeah, Phil knows where I am, yeah.
Right, okay. So Phil knows what to do then. You've got a lot of people saying take care, stay safe.
Yeah, all right. No, I can see him. Surprised you can't hear him. I can hear him.
Hear what?
The people talking.
The kids in the back? No, I can't hear him at all. No. Wait, Phil is saying, no, he doesn't. You don't know where you are, Jared.
Well, actually, all he knows is... Well, he knows where the house is, but he doesn't actually know where I am.
Right. John Saunders is saying, could always ask if they've ever encountered anything there. That's a good one, John. That's what I usually do if I stumble across people, ask them if they've ever seen anything. Are they getting near, Jared?
No, not yet. They're still staying at the top. I'll just shine my big torch at them. That'll scare them off. I think, oh, someone else is here. Let's run away.
Yeah, I think, whoa, we've just seen a ghost.
Well, Phil would absolutely love it here because the sky is crystal clear. There's no clouds. Got loads of stars up there. A nice big bright moon. Yeah.
Oh.
Good thing I got my camera as well, which if I don't get too cold, I might take some snaps later.
Yeah, go for it.
Depends how cold I get. Oh, there's another car now coming in the car park.
Yeah. Are you quite close to your car, Jared?
No.
No? Oh, no. Bloody hell. How do you feel?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Told you I come down here a lot, this place. It's nice at night.
Good.
Normally nice and quiet. You normally get no one down here.
Really?
Yeah, which is why it's a good place to come for night photography, because there's no noise, there's no light pollution as such. And it's lovely. I mean, I don't know if you can even see. Where's the moon? The moon's up there. Oh, stand up. The moon's up there. You can see a little star next to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see that quite clearly through your camera. Yeah. That little star next to it is not a star.
Oh, that's a planet.
Yeah, it's a planet. Yeah. Which planet is it, though? Does anybody at home know? I think I know. Do you know, Jared?
I know, because there's a planet coming in which we're going to see very clearly next month.
Yeah?
So it could well be that one.
Yeah, as long as you don't say Planet X. Is it Planet X? The conspiracy theory planet?
Yeah, conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Jupiter, Diana's saying.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
You're right, Diane. You're right. Tanya's saying Venus.
That could be Venus, because Venus is the brightest star of the night normally.
Oh, it could be. It could be Venus.
Well, it could be Mars, because it's red.
That's what I was thinking. I was actually thinking it was Mars myself. Adrian, yeah, it's Friday night, so the youth's probably having their cans of beer and fags along. Probably. Sorry. Yeah. Kevin, there are dark something keeping good away from birds.
We're not coming down for a skinny dip, that's for sure. I'm going there tonight.
No.
So what we'll do, we'll walk over the other side, because over there is an amphitheatre.
Is that?
You can see how cold it is. Look at the grass. It's starting to frost up.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually getting icy.
Yeah. Are you cold still?
Yeah, my coat's undone. I can't do my coat up.
Really?
I have to put my hat back on again.
Here we go. Phil's confirmed which planet it is. It is actually Mars.
Yeah, I said it to be Mars. It's red.
Yep, it's Mars.
Oh, look how icy this floor is.
Oh, that's great.
There.
Yeah, you can see it. You can hear it. As you're putting your boot across it, you can hear. You can hear it frosting over. It looks like a freezer.
Yeah, you can see now behind, if you can see them. Torches in there. Let's see the torch lights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is that the light?
That's where they are.
How close is that to you? Like,
that's probably about
on the camera.
100 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100 foot.
Going over the amphitheatre.
What's that in meters, John?
400 metres.
400 metres. Okay.
Or 300 metres. It's 3 foot to a metre, I think.
Hello, Pete. Pete's joined. Pete Haran, that is. I think the planet is Mars. It's been fact checked, Pete. It's confirmed it is actually Mars.
Oh, wow. You see here, this. I see it's an amphitheatre. So you got the high walls, and it goes into like seating areas.
Right.
You really see much, can you?
No, not at all. Can I just butt in and say thank you, Diane? Very much appreciated. I have been taking your comments in. Take care. Take care. Bye, Diane.
Look how icy it is.
It is. It's like a freezer there. The grass is like just.
It is. This is like. See, amphitheatres is where they have the plays in the middle, and they have like people sit on these bits which are raised up. You see, it's quite raised there.
Yeah.
I like the climate there because you know I'm going to go arse over tit because it's icy.
Go on, go for it. We dare.
This is a great place when it snows to come down here because you take your sledges down.
Is it?
Yeah, it's great fun.
Wow. So when it's next snows and that, I shall be saying to you, Jared, where's that place? Come on, we're going to meet up.
You might have to walk down the road because when it snows, this village gets pretty much cut off.
Does it?
Yeah, because the roads are single track roads and the snow just blocks the roads up.
Bloody hell. So we'd have to park on the outskirts and walk up to the hills.
Yeah. Not that we get much snow nowadays, it's all a bit dull, isn't it? Boring these days.
Yeah, we don't ever tend to get too much this way, do we? Not really. Kevin, need more online to amp up?
There is a church and a graveyard across the way, but it does have CCTV on the church.
Oh no.
Yeah, they had all the lead nicked a year or so ago, so they put CCTV up.
Really?
Yeah.
So, right, hold on. Okay, logical mind thinking here. They've put CCTV up since the lead has been nicked.
Yeah.
Has the lead been replaced?
Yeah, it all got replaced, so they put CCTV up.
Right, okay, fine. I was going to say, if it hasn't been replaced and they've put CCTV up, there's no point. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it has been replaced.
See my breath in the lens now.
Yeah. Tanya has actually asked, what's the temperature?
I was then going to, there's a bench over here, let's get my temperature gauge out and have a look. I imagine it's very warm. just stand you up again. Oops, can't stand you up. Yes, we can. There we go. Grab it out of the bag. Nothing to know, it's cold.
Is it?
Well, it's gone to 0. It doesn't go any lower than 0.
Does it not?
No, mine says 0.
Oh.
I know. So like it's minus. Well, it's on -0. Fluctuation, you can see.
-0.
Let's put the light on. There we go. Where is it? It's the lens there.
Adrian's
0.
asking, flowers on bench? Question mark.
Yeah, it's flowers on the bench.
Yeah, there's flowers on the bench, Adrian.
Yeah.
What do you think they're there for?
Probably for the person whose bench it was.
Yeah.
2001 he died, so yeah.
Yeah. Hiya, Pete. I can see your comment. Pete is saying, hi, Sadie. Hope you're well. Stay safe, Jared. Tanya said she's got a video of you sledding.
The what?
Apparently, Tanya's got a video of you sledding somewhere.
Yeah, there is a video of me sledging down here. I've got some as well. Not of me. I've got it of the kids.
Yeah.
Because I don't sledge, you see, because I'm too old.
Well, when at next stage, Jared, we have a challenge because I am coming there with you. Seriously, I'm not joking. Honestly, I'm not joking. We're doing that. When it snows, we are doing that. So Phil, remind us of that, please. Trish, we need to head for hills here to do sledging nowadays. Tanya, we need to. Kevin, don't scare him, but there's a lot around him. Move away.
Around me, they can come and have a chat. This is what I think is rather cool.
Mm.
You see that?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a statue made out of wood. It's got a squirrel, a rabbit, and a fox going across the top. You see the fox?
Oh. Yeah.
And there's the rabbit, another rabbit. I'll come through the other side. This is where I was a minute ago. I was sitting down over there. See from the other side, the rabbits and the fox. Really cool, that. Don't know who done it or why they done it, but it's there. It's been there for years.
Pretty. Did you just walk through that?
Yeah.
So it's quite high then?
Yeah.
Blimey. What's it made out of? What sort of wood?
Wooden wood.
Woodwood.
It's quite. I mean, it's what? Just above my head. It's probably about 6 foot, 6'8" gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're tall, aren't you? I mean, Jared, you're about like 6 foot something, aren't you? What are you?
6 foot. 6 foot and a bit. 6'1", 6 foot, something like that.
Yeah. Tall man. So for you to walk through there like that is kind of tall.
Yeah, it's kind of tall. So I don't know where the kids gone down now to where I was sitting earlier on. Let's go have a look at the church. You want to have a look at the church? Go look at the church.
Yeah.
Might as well let you have a look at it while they're here.
Definitely. See if it's unlocked. I doubt it will be.
No, it won't be unlocked. No, this one's never unlocked.
No.
I can guarantee that won't be unlocked.
Kevin, the fox and the hare, they said thank you for showing us.
You're welcome.
Trisha, everyone thinks it's always snows in Scotland, but it does not. That's true.
What is?
I always think that. Trisha has said everyone thinks it always snows in Scotland, but it don't. I
That's
always
Scotland.
actually think that, you know, when we get cold weather, it is kind of like worse up in Scotland than what it is here.
Scotland's lovely. Every time I've been to Scotland, it's apart from once when it really bucketed down with rain, it's always been fine. Glorious sunshine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Would you say it's cooler there though, temperature-wise?
It's definitely cooler. It's further north, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can feel that change in temperature, can you?
Yeah.
Mm.
What was that?
What?
Whoa.
Was it me going?
I say something. I'm getting the lovely whiff of weed being smoked somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Careful now. Careful. Don't breathe it in.
No, I just had a couple walk past, walking their dogs. Whether they're gone for a spliff as well, I don't know.
Adrian, call me a party people, but don't stay out too long in this cold, Jared. Oh.
Oh, I've gone past the point of my hands don't work anymore.
Are they gone at that point, are they? Past that point.
So we can get this. Yeah, I'll just wait till that car goes and then I'll wander across the church. I don't know if you can see the church. Can't see it now.
I can't see a lot as well.
No. So it's normally dead down here at night. You come down here and you take photographs. You've got nice, you can see it, nice open space all around me. You just chuck the camera right in the middle, point it up and take pictures of the stars.
Yeah.
That moon is getting crystal clear, don't that?
Yeah, it is. That looks really good through the camera. It really does. I mean, it's like a blob of light, but you can see that planet to the side of it so clear. Mars. It's Mars for everybody that's watching at home. It has been confirmed. The planet you can see, the dot, is Mars. Apart from the moon, of course. But yeah, it's really clear.
It's really cool. You know, I was walking across this field, and you know my old lemon camera hit the button. That's me. Sorry.
Tanya might be able to show field if go to bottom of the churchyard. Trisha, go on, scare the life out of them now. I guess you're talking about the youths in the distance. Claire Moyle, very late coming here. Hi, Claire. No worries at all. We're very chilled and laid back. Thank you for joining. Jared is out doing a solo. Kevin, more vitamin deficient. What's more vitamin deficient, Kevin?
Oh, I've got the camera on the wrong way.
More vitamin deficient. Kevin, lots of children there. There's human children there. Are we talking ghost children? Trisha, yes, the youths smoking the weed, lol.
That's not me.
Kevin, you. Who, Kevin? You're going to kind of have to be a little bit more specific. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying it how it is, you know. Claire, Sadie, why are you in the cupboard? Claire, that's because this is where I've made my office. I've actually got my computer set up in the cupboard under the stairs because I did not want it in my lounge on show. And unfortunately, I haven't got an office room. So this is where I've housed my computer. This is my little office, my Harry Potter room.
I don't think anyone's more drunk than Sadie, are they?
Gosh, Kevin is more drunk than Sadie. I think he is. I think you are, Kevin. Are you? Kevin, I don't know your name. Who, me? Who? Jared? There's Jared, who's out investigating up on the screen. There's me, look, Sadie on the screen. And then there's Phil at home broadcasting in the background. He's doing all the screen work.
Hey, he's having it easy. He's got his legs. He's got his feet up. With the log fire going, the rocking chair out, little blanket and tartan slippers on.
Yep.
Phil.
lucky man.
Anyway, I was going to go to church.
But the
wasn't I?
truth of it is, you won't say. You what? You was going to go to the church? Yes.
Tell you what, we'll go, yeah. Here he comes, look. Night's almost over and he comes and joins us.
Hey, Phil!
Hello!
Hello!
How
Oh,
you doing?
see the picture.
A mighty fine picture of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got. You saw a little glimpse of it there. I've got family life going on in the studio tonight, so I'm just watching and just controlling the cameras. But I am here. I'm in the background, and you're both doing really well.
Don't come and join me. Don't come and join me then, do you?
I'm there with you right now, mate, in spirit.
It's cold, isn't it?
It is freezing.
It's bloody freezing.
I'm actually cooking. I am in my cupboard. It's so hot in here. It really is. I've got a fan in the back somewhere, but
Yeah, I know. I know you've got a fan in the background because we can all hear it.
But the fan is not switched on, Phil. That fan you can hear is my old working horse computer. I've not actually got the fan switched on.
That is the most noisiest cupboard I've ever heard.
It's my computer. I think I need to get a new one. So, yeah, I need to get a new computer. My poor baby is on its way out.
Right, well, I'm just going to leave the screen, but I am here. I'm doing all the camera work tonight and stuff.
Right, there's the church.
So,
hey, Jared.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Pete is saying Jared should have taken a hip flask of whiskey. Tell Pete, Jared.
Whiskey tastes like shite. I don't like it.
In fact, you don't like any alcohol, do you?
Yeah, church. You can't really see the tower, can you? Nope, too far away.
We can
Tell
see
you
a
where I am
grave.
going to go.
I can see a gravestone.
I'll tell you where I am going to go. I'm going to go down here a little bit. I'll show you where the actual monastery or building was. You can't see anything because obviously it's not there anymore. So we'll head down in the general direction, but I can't get near it because there's a river or a little stream in the way. Right mad walking down here at night with a torch in front of me and a camera. Cold lugs. Yes. A little bit of a walk. There's the old school.
Oh, wow.
That's the original classroom.
Can I just confirm something, right? Jockey, Sadie's used to me. All right.
I am.
I'm always giving her grief, aren't I, Sadie?
You are. You are. He's a good man. He is a good man. We know each other.
Right, who's cool and hangs up?
Who's what? What, Phil?
Who always hangs up first?
Who always hangs up first? Me.
Yeah, phone calls.
I don't know actually. Me. No. Who does? I ain't never
Good
thought about it really. I thought we all did it like at the same time.
Right. Here's my guy's houses down there and people standing at the front. So, we've got a little stream here. Little brook.
Brook.
I mean, you can't really see where it is because I need to be on this side of the little brook, but I can't be And over the back of the school there, you can't really see. At the back, see the back school building?
Yep.
It's the other side. The other side of that, in the field, is where it was. So probably about 100 meters to my right.
Wait, Jared.
What?
Kevin has said, stop and get down to child level. Stop, get down to child level. Many children.
Right outside the school.
Yeah. So stop where you are, do it, and get down to child level. Just see if anything happens.
Apart from getting cramped knees, right?
Yeah, if you can. Don't do it if you can't. If you're going to get stuck.
They're going to love the CCTV on Monday when they look at it, aren't they, from the school?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a guy outside on a mobile phone. He just got down on his knees.
Jared.
Oh, COVID.
Are you actually getting dead?
I'll get down. I can't get down as high as a kid. I can sit on the wall.
Jared is a big man.
I won't get up again. Look, it's
No.
gravel. I'm not going to kneel on that. Let's turn the light off while I walk past his house. I'm getting a...
Kevin
ideas.
is now saying, tell the children to love and go on. Many 30 to 40. Oh my God. He's saying there's a lot of kids there that need to move on, to love and go on.
I am right outside the school. I'm standing outside the older part of the school.
He said one is holding your hand. Can you feel anything?
I can feel my usual thing that I feel when there's something around me.
What, like your prickles?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm so glad he didn't say something else then. Thank you. You know what?
Me?
Yeah. You said I can feel what I normally feel when I'm out and about. And I thought Sadie said, "What, your testicles?"
Oh, they went inside about an hour and a half ago. They did. Yeah, they're not stupid. I don't want to be out here in this cold.
They're malfunctioning right now, I guess.
Malfunction. They disappeared. I think they just. I think my Adam's apples just tripled in size. We're that high up. Right, where should we go now?
Kevin said
Right.
the kids just laughed.
What?
Kevin said
Kids
the kids just laughed.
They should know about testicles at their age.
Is that your car, Jared?
Yeah,
Thought
very
so.
dodgy car. I've got no my rear lights packed up today.
Oh no! Seriously?
Yeah,
But you fixed them, haven't you?
oh, of course I have.
Yeah. You've
Yeah.
been to Halfords, haven't you?
How frauds? I'm good there.
Halfords.
How frauds?
Halfords. Well,
Yeah.
when you go there, I think they're all right.
I must admit, back in the 90s, I did make a lot of money at Halfords.
Yeah.
Well, when they used to try and fit radios and trying to fit sat navs, they could never do it. So they used to send me in, and I charged 3 times as much to put it right.
There you go then.
So that was all they're good for.
Yeah. 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 I must admit, right, I paid for my mum. I brought her a radio for her car because hers didn't work and I wanted her to have one with an aux.
I'm going to sit in my car now.
Whatnot. And I went to Halfords and I got them to fit it in and everything. And we were actually borrowing our car because she had an 8-seater and we needed it for the kids. And we were going to Cornwall on holiday. and she was lending us her car. So I paid for her birthday to have this radio put in at Halfords, also so that we could listen to it on the way to Cornwall. And on the way to Cornwall, it started smoking and broke. So there you go. Halfords fitting it into her 8-seater Nissan, whatever it was. I can't remember what it was called. It didn't work, and I had to go and get the money back. So she was pretty pissed off because she didn't have a radio pronto full stop after that. So yeah. Oh wow, Kevin, what are these comments? He's saying, Kevin, they do not like this area. And then he has said, evil priest. And then he has said, paedophile.
Oh, nice.
And then he has said, casting light over him, that guy is ugly, priest. Are you feeling anything, Jared?
No, I'm feeling cold. My hands have gone red, so I've just sat in the car now trying to warm my hands up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Jockey has said, been a good live. Well done, Jared.
Thank you.
Well done. Thumbs up to Jared right now. Everybody who is watching this, click the thumbs up button or the hearts button. See if they come up on the screens, like, fly up the screens. I just want to see, if that happens when you say, click the thumbs up, click the hearts. I want to see if it works.
That's how we're going to do. I'm going to drive down the road a little bit.
Yeah.
I've lost all my gadgets. I'm going to pull over. I'm going to move away from where I am because I'm right outside the houses. And I think it might be someone else. I might have a little wander around while I'm here.
Yeah, go for it.
Might do. So the camera's going to just disappear for a minute.
Yeah.
Up, I'm still here,
yeah? Well, I'll tell you what. Shall we all have a break? Because I really, really need a wee. I don't know about you guys at home, but I need a wee. I need a drink. I need a cigarette. And then I'll be back with Jared.
No radio on.
Yeah?
Because we don't want to be done for copyright again, do we?
No, we do not. No. Thumbs up to you, Pete. Adrian, yeah, respect for braving the cold tonight, Jared, Adrian said. Especially with his jacket not zipping up. You've done good. Yeah. Shall we have a break for 5 minutes then, yeah? Everybody just go and have a wee cup of tea, a chillette for 5 minutes, and then we'll all come back to our screens and see where Jared's going to take us next. Because I have no clue. Do you know? Have you actually got somewhere in mind, Jared?
I've got an idea somewhere to come wander around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long? How long before you'll be ready?
About 2 or 3 minutes.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Give me 5. Yeah? All right, if you come back, and if people are at home watching, whatnot. But yeah, the cupboard will be here. Jared will be there, and we will be back.
No.
try again this time. I'm trying to find Phil. Apparently Phil's here. So we're just going to go outside and see if we can get the lazy git. And here is the lazy git. See? He's asleep. Look. Phil is asleep in his car. Let's wake him. Wake up, you lazy bugger. What are you doing? How long have you been sitting here, dude?
Huh?
How long have you been sitting here for?
Hello! God, we're live.
Hey! Good evening, fella. Welcome back.
All right. Let's just change the camera around. Grab a torch.
Getting my time's up. I must admit it's a lot colder compared to when I went out last night. So
Yeah, it's not very warm. Torch, sort of want. There, seconds. Torch. I've got a torch. Have a little wander around here. Shouldn't really be far from here, but hey ho, that's life. You still there, mate?
yeah, still here. Still got family life going on in the background. Hence why there's no camera. And occasionally I have to mute my microphone. It's the weekend.
Right, let's go for a quick walk over here.
So you got somewhere else planned, have you?
But
You've got somewhere else planned, have you?
well, I'm not taking any gear. I'm just leave it in the car. Let's go for a little walk. It'll be too noisy over here anyway. Right, actually, where do I want to go? I want to go. Here it's very, very noisy. I want to go. Can I get the bearings now? Let's go this way. All right. So still not back in the broom cupboard then? All right. Still not back yet.
No, she's still doing her press ups.
Right. I can't really go that way. It's too sodding wet. Where I am now, you know, I said there's an RAF base not that far away from where I was.
Yeah.
Well, this is all that's left of it. Pretty much nothing. There is, if I can remember where I'm going to go, there is, I think it's over that way, but the ground is too wet because they're obviously going to build houses on here. You can still see remnants of the concrete from the day when it was actually a working RAF base. Go for a little wander anyway. And I'll show you a little building while I'm here as well. Yeah.
So how long ago was that then? When was that destroyed?
This was destroyed. This has been destroyed in the last 10 years. This has. They've just built houses upon houses over here.
Right, I'm going to hand you back to the capable reins of Sadie now. She's just been for a quick jog around the block.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm just going to move. 1 sec.
Sort yourself out, woman. This is one of the original roads from the RAF base that was built here. I believe it's built here for the Second World War. This is one of the original roads, one of the few roads actually left. So, let's see, there he is. There's a tree, somewhere over there. There is an access point to an underground complex. But unfortunately, I'm too big to get my ass in the hole. This is...
No way, Jared.
Oh, I tried to get down there. I've had my head down there, but I'm too big to get in there. The hole's not very big. Small chunk to get in there. Not to get in the underground, but no, and also the ruins.
Oh.
So the place I was going to take you tonight is about half a mile down this road.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the problem we have there is I've been there during the day. I've never been there at night. And that's a lot where, because of where it is and what it is, it's a secluded building, abandoned building. You get a lot of youngsters go there at night, puffing the old backy and drinking.
Mm.
Just go in there and it's full of old beer cans and things.
Shame.
There's people about anyway. But there is a building coming up here on the right. But I'll get to it in a minute. Yeah, this is one of the original roads from the old RAF base when it's active here.
It's active.
Yeah, this road I'm walking on is one of the original RAF roads. There's a building there. I don't want to shine my lights up too much because there's houses behind it. Well, this building here, one of the old RAF. There's a hole in the fence I could go through if I won't. That building there, I don't know if it's being used now or not.
Is it?
I think it's being used now. But there was a chance I could have possibly got in there legitimately. But I don't know if it's going to happen now. There's a hole in the fence, but I'm not going to go for the hole in the fence.
How big is the hole in the fence? Could you fit through it?
If I went down on my hands and knees, I could, yeah.
Go for it.
No, because I don't trespass.
No?
No, I'm good like that.
There's an opening.
Well, there's an opening, yeah, but I don't know if there's stuff in the yard now. It never used to be. So I don't know if the building's actually being used now or not. I'll see if I can find this little hole.
What sort of building is it?
I don't know. It was one of the military buildings. I can show my torch there because there's houses right behind it. Looks like an old garage or something. It's frightening to think that a few years ago, I used to live about half a mile away from here. My dad was stationed on this base.
Mm-hmm.
I actually was here, living here, when it was an active base. Many years ago.
Right.
Little me running around. There's a horrible thought. There's not much of it left now because they've just demolished it. But over the back, there's still part of the runway because they still use the runway for a gliders club.
Mm-hmm.
And there is supposed to be a whole underground complex over here somewhere. When I talked to my dad about it a few years ago, one of my many trips to see him in Cyprus, we were talking about it, and he said, yeah, there is, but it got bricked up, concrete up. I said, whereabouts was it? He says, don't know, can't remember. It's a shame because I'd love to find out where it was. Right, somewhere. Where is it? Just got to think back. I've been over here for a long time. My kids come over here and they say, oh, it's an abandoned hole. And why do you call it an abandoned hole? Let's go down this little way. So some of this ground they can't build on because it was used as an ammo dump and a fuel dump. So I can find this abandoned hole. Dump my car in a no parking zone. This has all changed since I last come down here.
In what way?
Well, last time I came was in the summer, so it was all overgrown.
Yeah.
Oh, look, see there, look. There's an underground pipe.
Yeah.
Which goes somewhere. Just a little room with a little pipe in there, so I'm just going to pipe. So all I under here is something or other. No, that place I was going to go over the other side. They do have a room there. It's the pump, like a pumping room, and that's pitch bollock black in there. I tried taking pictures now with my flash on my phone. It was that dark you couldn't even light up the room. Right. Where are we? Where's this abandoned hole? Go this way. I think I've been here a few times, would you?
No, Dad, it's different in the dark, though.
It does look different at night.
Yeah.
Everything looks different at night.
Yeah,
That's not
it
much.
does. And obviously everywhere feels creepier at night because you can't see. So one of your senses is kind of like being taken away, so it's going to feel creepier, isn't it?
I don't think it's spooky at night. It feels just different at night because you can't see anything.
Yeah.
I can't remember where this hole was. I'm sure it was. I've been to this little thing loads of times, but I don't know. It's just like a hole in the concrete where obviously the roof or the floor must have been. Someone smashed a hole in it. You can actually get your head down underneath it. And down inside there is a room. It goes down to the bottom where it ends at a doorway.
And the doorway, what do you think is beyond the doorway?
Maybe some more of the complex.
Yeah.
I can't think of where it was.
Is it locked? the door?
I don't know. I've never been in there. You can just see through it.
Yeah.
They cut all the trees down. That's why it's confusing. There used to be loads of trees here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, cut all the trees. You can't really see. That's a tree stump. But this area here, this is where the officers lived. This is the officers' side of the road. So you can imagine the houses here are proper big. And
Yeah.
proper posh. Yeah.
What, the original houses, you mean?
The original back in the day, this is where the officers lived.
Hmm.
Because you had the squatty houses, which is where we lived, and this is where the officers and the top brass all lived.
So have they all been knocked down?
No, the officer houses and all that's still there.
Yeah.
Squatty house is still there, it's just the base has been destroyed.
Yeah.
MOD sold the base off and they got converted into houses. Well, slowly being converted into houses, they've still got a few more phases left to do. Chucking up more houses we don't need.
Yeah.
On this whole, everyone starts shining torches because there's big posh houses up in front of me. I don't think they'll appreciate me chucking a torch through their house at 10 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
I can't remember where it is. Across the car.
See, what you need, mate, is a couple of fireworks.
Yeah.
Because this is like reminding me of that paranormal video I showed.
Yeah, drop some fireworks in else and do it. It's somewhere over there. And you see the houses in the distance. They're pretty little lights on. Somewhere between me and that house is this entrance, this place underground. I don't know where it is. Not in the dark. I say to cut all the trees in.
Jared, have you ever heard of the Rover Longbridge tunnels? Because we've got John Saunders commenting, me and my wife investigated the old Rover Longbridge tunnels from the Second World War. That was awesome. There was loads of boarded up tunnels.
I've not heard of them.
No, I haven't. Whereabouts is that, John? The old Rover Longbridge tunnels.
There's quite a few military places around here. There is the other side, probably about 4 or 5 miles away from where I am. There is another airfield. Surprise, surprise. Got plenty of airfields around here. Probably got about half a dozen, maybe even 10 airfields within a 15-20 mile radius. There's another airfield that during World War II, one of the planes came in and crashed into the original air traffic tower, which meant they had to up and move it and build a new one.
Oh, wow.
I have been there. You have to go there.
Yeah.
You have to choose your time to go there because it's part of the military training ground. So I was lucky because we went with an ex-squaddy who was stationed there and he knew they're all out manoeuvres, so we were safe to go. Otherwise you could be going around there at night and suddenly find yourself in the middle of a massive training exercise.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool because you hear the guns and everything barking and banging around some nights. And they're quiet tonight, not doing anything tonight, which is typical. It'd be nice to have heard that.
Yeah.
They're cool tunnels.
They are, aren't they? Can you see them, Jared?
Yeah, look at them now.
Through?
Yeah, they're good.
That looks really smart.
Nice, isn't it?
Oh, we'll have to go there. Wow.
I want to go and do, what's it called? In London. The tunnels in London. Most Haunted went there. They were underneath a bridge. Can get in there, but it's quite expensive.
Oh, near the Tower Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
wanna go
Is
do them.
that quite commercialised though? Haven't they made that kind of commercialised?
Yeah, they've made it into an attraction. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just standing by my car. So the roof of my car you can see. There's houses there now. I can't go there.
Oh. That's a
Still
shame.
proper cold out here.
Imagine that though, living in a house that's been built on top of all of that lot, and you've
I'm
got
sitting
no clue what's underneath you. The old Austin plant.
Local
I'm
prats are about.
guessing that must still be underground, John.
They might have filled it in though, mightn't they?
They could have done, but they look huge. Huge.
Yeah.
Those tunnels do.
Let's just change the camera back round.
Been all
Oh,
over there. Are you in your car now, Jared?
Yeah, I'm in the car now. Just turn the camera around.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hmm.
Yeah, turn the car.
Yeah, it seems it, John. Seems a shame.
There you go. Oh, right light.
Bright
Okay.
light, bright light, bright light.
Bright light. Dodgy sitting in a car park. By some posh old houses. Really?
So, are you still cold?
I am cold. I don't know if you can see my hands. My hands are actually red. You can see them.
Yeah.
Right,
Have they gone
where's the camera?
numb? Are they numb? Oh my gosh.
They're quite cold.
Yeah.
See, the coat's still undone because I couldn't do the coat up.
Yeah. So, on a paranormal level, what would you say? Like,
What-
tonight?
When have you ever known me to say, yeah, there's definitely something around there?
Not often.
Not
Well,
very often.
actually, having said that, we have been out to quite a lot of locations together, and you have actually said to me, "Oh, I've seen something beside you," blah blah blah, and that. So, yeah, but
Here, when I was walking back from the place I was, when I was walking out in the middle of the field, and that's when I felt there was something walking me out, walking up there with me.
yeah,
And then outside the school as well, when I stopped outside the original part of the school, when I was told to get down on my knee, I had the feeling then as well.
yeah,
Which
you
never
had
had me. I mean, I've been going to that school. Well, my daughter started going there a long time ago, so I've been in that school hundreds of times, and I've been over that field hundreds and hundreds of times as well. Never felt anything ever
yeah.
until today.
Yeah. And when you've been there before, have you been there at night time in the kind of conditions you've been in tonight, or
I've been there on my own at night, taking photographs.
Yeah, in warmer
I've done
climates though.
You what?
On warmer nights. Or...
Yeah, warmer nights. Yeah, warmer nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
That doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Yeah.
Like going most places at night don't bother me. I mean, I've been Castle Acre on my own at night. I've been to Baconsthorpe Castle on my own at night. I've done that old Minnie's home. Done that on my own at night.
Yeah.
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 Loads of places been out to my own. They don't bother me.
No. There's never really been anything that's confronted you in your face that's made you go out running and screaming, has there?
No,
No.
never.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, not once.
I mean, when we've been out investigating together, we've had a lot of experiences together that have been strange, sometimes scary and that, but nothing ever where we have had to say, right, let's pack up our gear and go. We can't be here.
No, I mean, I've been swore at. I've had death threats given to me up on Ouija boards and things. It's just part and parcel of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean, we had all that at Hell House, didn't we, when we were investigating there? We had so much. You know, it was getting quite freaky, actually, personally, weren't it? Like when we were going home and having nightmares and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was, but we still kept going back. We still kept going back for more.
Oh, too right. I'd
Yeah.
like to go back to. I'd like to go back to Aniston's funeral parlor again.
Yeah, yeah,
That was. I like that place there. Laying on that. Like, I turn my light off because there's some cars just pulled up behind me. So
oh no,
rather than come out, that's why my light switched off. It's not that I'm being ignorant.
yeah,
But when we all took turns laying on that embalming table,
yeah,
and none of us, is it me, you, and Pete, and none of us told each other what we felt at the time until later on at McDonald's when we all said, yeah, we all felt the same thing.
yeah, yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that, and that was that place where I totally lost my voice there. I completely utterly lost my voice. I couldn't speak at all by the end of the night.
Yeah,
And also when I walked upstairs, I remember telling you, I was upstairs, I was on my own.
hmm
I went round to go upstairs. Oh, fucking idiots. And walked around the corner, and there was that bloke standing at the end of the room.
yes,
And I described him to you.
yeah,
And the next day you sent me a picture, which was the guy that originally owned the funeral parlour.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. With the
That's
top
cool.
hat.
Yeah, it's weird beard, top hat, yeah. Looked at
Yeah.
me, smiled, and then just sort of vanished into the thin air, and I thought, yeah, did I see that? Didn't I see that? I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah. Have they gone, Jared?
No, they're sitting there. They're just driving around like Pratt's doing wheel spins and things.
All right. Are you the only one there, apart from
No,
them?
there's another 3 cars.
Oh. Is there other people there as well?
Yeah, there's other people. Yeah, it's on a housing estate where the youngsters come. This is a nice big area. This is where teenagers learn to drive. It's got a big
Yeah.
open area where you can just drive round and round in circles. I've got
Oh God,
2
donuts.
cars. Yeah, idiots.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can just drive. I'm only what 2 minutes from where I live,
Yeah,
so I can just go down and park up my driveway and carry on talking there.
yeah,
So I'll do
Yeah.
that. I shall head back.
yeah. Yeah, if you feel more comfortable doing that. Jared is now muted. I don't know if Phil has muted him or if Jared has muted himself. I'm not sure. You will have to enlighten me, Phil. But on this note, while Jared is now about to drive home, I will say thank you very much to everybody who has joined tonight, to everybody who has commented, to everybody who is watching who hasn't commented, to everybody who's liked, loved, blah blah blah. It's been good. It's been good. I think Jared has done really well. As anybody knows who does this, if you go out on your own, completely on your own, and do this, it is really scary. Let alone getting out your equipment and actually trying to communicate before all of that. It's really, really scary. Because you never know what's going to be around you, and I'm talking human wise here. You don't know who's going to show up or who could be around you or who could play a trick on you. That is the main worry when you're on your own. But then getting into it on a deeper level, on a paranormal level, you never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're going to need your right-hand man, if that's what it's called, your right-hand man. If anything happens to you, say for instance, if you're suddenly possessed by something, you don't know if that's going to happen or not. It could. And you're going to need somebody there to help you, to pull you out of it. So when you're going solo like this, you never actually know what you're going to be dealing with or what you're actually going into. So anybody who does this on their own, hands up to them, hats off to them. It's brilliant. I wouldn't recommend it at all. The only reason we do this is because
We're stupid.
we're the other end of the screen, and we support and help each other. So that's why we're doing it at the moment. But wait a minute, Jared, did you just say, hey, stupid?
No, you said we did this because I said we're stupid.
Oh,
That's what I said.
I thought you were trying to get my attention, saying, hey, stupid.
No.
Are you home already?
Yeah, I told you I was only 2 minutes away from where I live.
Hell, that was quick.
I was
Jesus
literally
Christ,
across
I'm
the road.
God.
Across the main road. That's where I was. That's where I ended up anyway. So the other place was only 2 miles away. It's a 2 mile walk.
God. Well, I've been at yours a few times, haven't I? Well, a couple of times. I ain't never seen an opposite like that. So
Oh, there's always little places.
Yeah. But yes, I was just saying to everybody, hats off to you tonight for doing that. I think it's brilliant. Adrian has said, thank you so much for tonight. You're very welcome, Adrian. Thank you so much for watching and joining in. Your comments are always appreciated, always. Trisha has said good night.
It's all nice going out on your own. It's nice when you're out on your own and until other people come.
Trisha? Yeah. That's exactly it. That's what I was kind of like just trying to explain to people while you were driving home. Like,
if we're on our own, we can control the situation, but when other people are, you've got that other unknown quantity of what's going to happen, what they're going to do. I mean, there's guys in the car park at that first place. They were the ones smoking the weed. There's a car full of youngsters smoking weed in the car park.
Yeah.
So straight away, you don't know how it's going to affect them, what they're going to do, if they're going to get brave, if they're going to get mouthy.
Yeah. And be like, there's a weirdo over there. Let's go pick a fight.
It's not so much that; it's the fact you're walking around with a lot of money's worth of gear in your bag.
Yeah. Which
I had 2 mobile phones with me. I had my tablet as well in case I had Echovox and got the other camera working. I had all my gear. I've got not a lot of gear. I've got a fair amount of gear in the back, and it's just I have to think of that.
Yeah. Pete has just said it's been a good one. Love solitary walks myself.
I do.
Great, Pete. Great. We should perhaps have you on one night to interview you, Pete. Because I know you're quite into the paranormal, and Pete's quite into hiking and stuff. And I mean, I follow it. We're friends on Facebook, and I see a lot of his posts and pictures and that. And he goes to some fantastic locations, absolutely lovely. Not for the paranormal, but I know he's into the paranormal. So it'd be interesting maybe if we had Pete on one night to interview. If you're up for it, Pete. But yeah,
I've got some lovely locations in North Norfolk, but unfortunately, there's no phone service there.
this is
That'd
it.
be one to go to during the day, film, and then put out later. But it's not as much fun when you film it.
No, it's different. I mean, the quality of it to watch is a lot better, definitely.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can edit it at home, you can clean the picture up and make it look smoother and everything like that. But it's not the same as it as being live. I mean, when you're live, you can actually talk to people at home. You know they're watching you, we're watching you, blah, blah, blah. We're all interacting and communicating with each other. So it's fantastic. Pete, it would be nice, thanks. Fantastic, Pete. I will have to message you about that sometime if the guys are up for that.
Fair point Adrian made.
What's that? Yeah, plus you'll be made into those other people. Yeah, totally.
And it is, they're saying the other thing is they see paranormal people, they see the stuff on TV, they see the big bucks equipment, and they think, yeah, we can take that. We'll have that.
Yeah. Possibly. I don't know.
As most older people, if they're out walking a dog, they're normally fine. We've got a couple of people out there. Me and Phil have come across a couple at Castle Acre. They were all right about it, but it's the idiots sort of beering it up and spliffing it up. They're the ones you got to watch for, because you don't know what's going through their mindset.
I think, like you say, you don't know what is going through their mindset, but to be honest with you, my experience of it, I mean, I know a lot of youngsters through my children, and I've got a big circle of people I know and that, and people that I know who do that, they literally do it just to get off their heads, just to relax, and they're not interested in anything else apart from just doing that and chilling. That's my experience of it. So I don't even think they would have a clue of what your equipment is worth or anything like that. All I think they would do is think, oh, look at that weirdo, you know, let's make fun of him, let's pick a fight with him, hey mate, what you doing, you know what I mean, rather than actually and steal your equipment, sell it on. I just think the more thing you've got to be fearful of is people in their right minds, or who are in their right minds at that time. That's what I think. People who, like, say for instance, like a junkie, somebody who has got a drug habit and they're needing to find money, steal stuff, blah blah blah, to fund their habit. They're not going to be doing it while they're off their heads, because that's their chill time. The time when they're going to be going out robbing people and that is when they're actually looking for their money to get their next fix. You know, when they're at the worst, that's when they're going to be out there looking to find something. So I don't know.
It's a place. You've been at Warrener's Lodge, haven't you, in Thetford?
Yeah.
Warrener's Lodge. I've been there a few times. I've actually been there at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
on the way home from the cinema. When I was coming home from the cinema in Ipswich, and I thought, I'm going to stop in there on the way home. So I did.
What, on the road?
I had my mate Simon with me. I was dropping him off. I said, we're just going to make a stop. Where are we going to go? So it was 2:00 in the morning. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We give him his dues. He did all right until he saw a deer, saw the red eyes of a deer, and then shit himself and run off. Well, that place a few years ago, a lot of people used to go there because it's an old leper colony, isn't it? And it's meant to have a ghost or spirit wandering around the top floor, looking out the windows. So, of course, the locals found out about that. The Jippos found out about it. That lived out that way, and any car that got parked there at night got trashed.
Really?
They knew. Yeah, they knew the car park. My tablet's stopped. Yeah, the car park was quite a walk away from where the place is, so you've got a good few minutes before someone's realised your car's getting done, before they can get back to you. So a lot of power investigators used to go there and had their cars done over, all their gear nicked, and they'd clear off.
Okay, now.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
But yeah.
Yeah, I know a couple of people had their gear nicked out of their cars there. Yeah, Warren Lodge, that's it.
That's it.
Shame you can't get in there, it's closed, but
yeah, it's kind of like you can walk into that doorway, can't you? But there's like a
gate inside it.
Gate, yeah, but it's all open inside, isn't it? There isn't any floors or anything.
There's no ceilings in there.
It's empty. But do you know what I really like about that place?
What?
I like the forest behind it.
The what?
The forest behind it. I've actually been investigating, and I found
I went in there that night. I went there at 2 in the morning. I went in there.
Did you in the forest?
Yeah.
Did you walk
Simon,
around?
Yeah, I went in the forest. Simon stayed at the lodge. I went in the forest. All I had was my phone with me, so I had a phone torch. I went in the forest.
Yeah, I find like I've been there in the daytime for walks with the dogs, the kids, and that. But I've been there at night time investigating as well, and always at night time I find it creepy.
Yeah, it didn't bother me going there at night. It's just it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lodge itself, that didn't bother me, but in that forest.
Forest is cool. That's where he saw the deer. Because I went off into the forest and said, I'm going in the forest. So I'm like, what are you doing? Going for a walk. Well, I'm not going in there. I'm standing here. And then the next thing you hear him scream. So I go legging out. What's that, mate? And he was legging it down to the car. I said, I saw something. Red eyes. Yeah, it was a deer.
He perhaps thought it was one of these big white bunnies, you know? What they say that you can see. What is it? That is the legend, isn't it? If you see one of these big white bunnies, like with red eyes and stuff.
That is also the area, that road, as well as the other road, the 1075, I think it is. Or, yeah, I think it's 1075. That's where the supposed big werewolf creature gets seen a couple of times a year on full moons.
Really?
It's supposed to be a big wolf creature that walks around there as well.
On a full moon?
Yeah, on a full moon. It's been seen there. It's been seen on the 10. I'm sure it's a 1075. It's the Thetford. That's the road from here to Thetford.
Jared?
Yeah.
You know what's coming up soon?
Full moon.
Mm.
I've driven on that road loads of times with full moons. I've never seen it.
No?
No, but there's been reports of it. A few people have reported seeing it a few years ago.
Why don't we go there on the full moon at night and do a live?
You'd have to not announce it because obviously the car parking situation. I don't know what it's like now, but it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But the other road is the other, because that road goes from Thetford to Brandon, and it's the other one that's been seen as well. It's all in that woodland area. The forest around there has been seen. I'll do some digging and find out when it's been seen. I think it's at certain times of the year.
Yeah. Find out.
Yeah.
And we'll have to go there, definitely. I think that would be really interesting. I'm up for it if you are.
Oh, I'm up for anything.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, me won't go.
We will investigate the legend of this thing on the full moon.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. There's just a few people seen it. And it's been around. I know where. It's near the. I know whereabouts it is. It's near the train track.
Yeah. So we could park up, could we? And
you can park, but you can't get in. You can't get in the fields though, because the fields are fenced off.
Yeah.
Well, I'll find out exactly whereabouts on the road it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember reading about that. Local folklore.
Yeah.
There's lots of local folklore around here. There's a woman in Somerleyton which apparently drowned in the lake.
Ooh.
There's another one, a marsh woman where apparently she fell in a marsh looking for her kids or something. That was over that way as well.
Really?
Oh, it's loads. You actually start digging in local folklore and you'll find so much.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what we should do? We should do one story at a time and actually look into it properly and see, actually focus on the one thing at a time and see.
Well, Wayland Woods. Wayland Woods is the Babes in the Wood, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that one. I love that.
And there's a farmhouse nearby. It was a hall. I think it's from where the family allegedly lived. But the farmhouse fireplace, the mantle is actually carved into the story of Babes in the Wood.
Yeah.
That's apparently the house where they used to live.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if it is actually real, if it's there.
Don't know. Phil likes Wayland Woods. He's packed himself a few times in there.
Yeah. I like Wayland Woods. I love it.
Matt's been in there as well. Yeah, he managed to get Matt in there. Yeah, he refused to. He did not want to walk around it. He didn't want to go further than, if he couldn't see the car, he didn't want to go any further. But I got him to go all the way around it.
Really?
And he has threatened to go in there on his own.
It's quite a walk around there. I can't imagine Matt going around there on his own. I really can't. If he did that, I would be seriously impressed. Seriously impressed. Because that is quite a big walk around there.
At the moment you can't get in there because it's all fenced off. It's been closed off since the COVID.
Has it?
Yeah, gates closed. Yeah.
Seriously? Is that really
past. Yeah, I drove past there last month, and
Yeah.
the gates were closed. Car park was closed.
Oh, fuck's sake. Excuse my French.
It might be also because they used to get gangs of Eastern Europeans in there at night, and that's their beer up place.
Right.
You go in there, and there'll be fucking bottles and cans. There'll be so many empty cans and things in the car park, so they probably just closed it off. Yeah.
And yet that car park is pretty much off of the main road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like there's no pathways along that road to walk on or anything. It
No,
literally
just drive up there, drive up in their cars, drink up there, and then come back. You can always hear them. That's one of their
So they're
favourite.
drinking and driving as well then.
No, I speak English.
Non-speak English.
Yeah, that's what they say, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, they do that. That's one of the places around here.
Yeah. Yeah,
I like Wayland Woods. I like going there at night. It's nice.
I do. I've only been there once a night, and that was years ago. We went to McDonald's and had a coffee and calmed down, and then we went back again. But that investigation, we were investigating the legends of the Babes in the Wood, but it took a completely different turn. You know all about it because I've told you all about it, but I can't tell the public about it. But it did take a completely different turn, which was really fucking creepy. And I will never be able to tell the public about it. Never.
No, then you can't go in there and do anything like that. That's why I'm careful when I go in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that is still ongoing.
Yeah. I know. And it's fucking creepy how close I'll come. So close. I know we were. That was just, I told you all about it. It's just not good. Not good.
No.
At all. I had no clue of that at the time. I was literally investigating the legend of the Babes in the Wood. But yeah.
Matt is supposed to be going live tomorrow night. Matt is agreed to go live tomorrow night, albeit for a little while. Whether he does or not is another thing, but we can live in hope, can't we?
We can.
He has agreed. I did ask him and he said yes.
Yeah.
I shall remind him tomorrow.
Yep. So hopefully he won't let us down. So everybody who's still watching, please do say right now on the comments, say go Matt. Type that. Go Matt. Go Matt. So that it'll G Matt up to come on live tomorrow night, because we know what Matt's like. He can't pull out. We know he'll try to. Yes to Matt going live, Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. Come on, we want more.
Hopefully he will.
Yeah. Hopefully he will. He said he will, won't he? So
he did say he will, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully he won't let us down.
We shall see.
We will tomorrow night. So everybody,
if not, with the restrictions lifting, might be able to get Matt out again anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say the lifting, we're still tier 2 here.
Go Matt, Pete has said. Go Matt. John has said. Chris, go Matt. Woohoo! Go Matt. Matt. If you're watching this at home, you've got to do it now. You have got to do it. John, get your ass on live. Too right, John. So all I've got to say, Matt, is if you're watching it now, make sure you've got really good torch lighting so that we can see at home. And that's all you need, really, because we can be your eyes, your ears, So
just needs a torch in his balls.
Torch and balls, exactly, Jared. Exactly.
There's Matt.
I hate that picture.
You got one big ass head.
I know. How big is that? My lips. What the heck? All of our lips. Look at all of our lips.
Except for Loretta, she hasn't got any on her top lip.
She ain't, has she? She's got a good set of teeth going on, though. Oh, dear. So Matt, you have got to go live tomorrow night. So everybody who has been watching tonight, please do join tomorrow night, because tomorrow night, if Matt goes live, it is going to be absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. Excuse my French. It will be, won't it, Jared? It will.
If he goes live.
Yeah. The camera work might not be very good because he will be so scared, won't he? But then again, he might shock us all. We just really do not know, do we, with him at the moment?
He might be Matt the Brave. He's always saying Matt the Brave this weekend, so I've called him out and said, go for it.
Yeah. So hopefully he will brave it up.
I took Matt to Baconsthorpe Castle one night. And I said to Matt, right, what will you do? I'll stay in the car park. You walk with the camera all the way down to the bottom of the castle, turn around and come back again.
Yeah. He wouldn't do it. Oh my god. And that's literally like, in meters wise, what would you say it is? 100?
No, it's quite a way actually, because you got to go through the first gatehouse, then through the field, then into the actual castle, the house at the bottom. So it's quite a way.
Yeah.
But he said no. I said, Matt, I was here a couple of weeks ago, and I was here all on my own. There was no one else here. I was here completely and utterly on my own. What's there to worry about? There's nothing to fear here. No.
And you were there with him?
No, I was there, and I'll say, I'll stand here, and you can go through.
Yeah.
I will still be here when you come back. No.
And he wouldn't do
Poor
it.
bloke wouldn't go.
No. Well, if he does it tomorrow night, then that is going to be one massive achievement for him.
It is. It will. It'll be a personal best for Matt.
It will. It will. It will.
Bless him.
It will. And our respect for you, Matt, will go through the roof. That will be brilliant.
Well, especially Matt's eyes, if he does it once, he knows I'm going to push him to do it again and again.
Yeah, totally.
And every time we go live, Matt, pop off and do a solo.
Yeah. And he'll get better and better, because you do, don't you? You get braver and braver. I mean, I was completely out of my comfort zone in the week. I've never, ever gone out to somewhere at night time on my own to do an investigation. And the only thing that spurred me on, really, was knowing that you and Phil were the other side of the camera. And then, obviously, the viewers watching as well. And that is the only thing, really, that spurred me on to do it. If I hadn't have had that interaction with you guys at home, would I have gone there on my own to do an investigation? I doubt it. I don't think I would have had the balls. I just don't know. I don't know. I keep thinking I want to put my night vision cameras to use, and get out there and do something. But you ain't got that interaction at home. Do you know what I mean? It's like, when somebody's watching you at home, if you get into trouble, they're watching, so they're going to be able to call for help for you. So it's like, although they're not there, they are there. So, and I was really out of my comfort zone, but I felt quite at ease.
First investigation I ever went on was a pub in Norwich, where when they were renovating the cellar, they found a cell. And the story goes back to this pub used to be the holding cell for the witches that were tried and convicted as being a witch. And what they would do, they'd take them to this pub, hold them in the cellar, and then take them to the back end of the pub and burn them, because it was outside the old Norwich city grounds. It was outside the old wall. And so they found this, and they found the cell downstairs, and it still had the shackles and everything on the walls. So it's well known, and the pub was actually named after the pit at the back where the witches were burnt. So it's been the same name for many years. And the first time I went on this investigation, I got dragged along with a friend. Oh, come along with me, come along with me. Oh, okay, I'll come along with you. And we're all sitting around, and they were telling all the stories and things. I showed them a few photographs that I've taken through the years, and just didn't think nothing of it. And then they're doing, I can't remember what they're doing. They're doing some app they had. It's like an old, very old spirit box thing they had. And everyone had to sit downstairs in the witch's cell for 10 minutes. So all the guests went down there. Nobody lasted more than 5. None of them would stay in there more than 5 minutes. You go down with the radio, 8 o'clock, I want to come out, I want to come out, I want to come out. And then something come through on the app, which is the first time I ever got swore at and said things about on an app. I thought, well, this is cool. First time I've been anywhere and I'm being swore at and death threats. So nobody wanted to go in after me. Everybody wanted to get in. They wanted me to be the last person. When everyone had been in there and come out, they were then saying, right, what should we do now then? And it came through on the device. It said solo. Right, what do you mean solo? It said one more, solo. Okay, yeah, well, I was the last person to go down. So I take the radio, they take me downstairs, they put me in the holding cell. I'm sitting there thinking, I like this down here, it's quite cozy. It was a bit uncomfortable, but you got used to it. It's like, yeah, it's not too dark. And the radio comes down after 5 minutes. Jared, you all right? Yeah, fine. All right, do you want to come out? No. All right, give us a shout when you do. After 25 minutes, I radioed back and said, I'm bored, can I come out now? Nothing happened. Everyone was in there. Oh, there was this, there was being touched, there was being groped, and no one could stay in there because it was really horrible here. And someone even reported there was 2 red beady eyes looking at them.
Oh, wow.
And I come back up there and say, didn't you see the red eyes? Did you see the red eyes? I said, what, you mean the 2 red lights on the pump? Because it's a pub for the beer.
Yeah.
What? I said, come downstairs. Behind going back down. No, come downstairs. So I took them back downstairs, sat them down, said, right, them 2 red eyes over there. Yeah, red eyes over there, staring at me. On with the torch. Yeah, it's 2 LEDs on the pump system. But that place, I mean, being the first place I ever went to, we're in the cellar later on, and we're doing a seance around the table. And I'm standing there, and I'm just feeling really sort of like weird, thinking something's not quite right. I was really icy cold on one side, on my left-hand side. It was absolutely icy cold. There was someone standing there, and they weren't cold. It was freezing cold. And I said, "There's someone standing next to me." Okay, right, yeah, okay. This is with a medium they had there. What are you going to do? I said, I'm going to step back and ask them to go on the other side because it's too cold on that side. All right, yeah, you do that, see what happens. So I stepped back and said, can you move from my left-hand side to the right-hand side, please? And left-hand side went warm, right-hand side went icy cold. But as I stepped back and walked across, this little thing, sort of a child height, little wispy white cloud, just whilst straight in front of me. I said, oh, come on, tell me someone caught that on camera because they were filming me. And he said, no, I didn't. I said, really? He said, right in front of me, a little wispy thing about the height of a child, just like it walked in front of me. She says, I didn't. She said, I heard a bang over there and I turned the camera around. But no, but someone else actually did see it walk in front of me.
Really?
I said, I'm going to do it again. I said, yeah, I didn't count on camera, but someone saw it in their eye. I said, right, check the temperature on my hand. And my right hand was icy cold. My left hand was warm. I said, right, step back, walk across again. Temperature on my right hand went up. Temperature on my left hand went down.
Oh, wow.
First time I ever went, and I thought, yeah, I like this. I'm going to keep going and keep doing it.
Yeah.
Really, really cool place. Probably that place it's incredibly expensive to get in there.
Yeah. Where is that again?
That was in Norwich. It's an proper old pub in Norwich, but it's stupidly expensive to get in there now.
Yeah.
I think we're in the last. I don't think anyone else has been in there since we went there, because they used to do it quite a bit, and then they realised they were getting popular, and they put the prices up, and it went stupidly expensive, and it just wasn't feasible to do. But they wouldn't close the pub down either.
Really.
But then we got another location as well. We got another old pub across the road, which we went to after midnight, that was really good in there as well.
Yeah, sounds good. What's
I'd
that?
love to go back there.
They said all that about Steelhouse Lane Police Station in Birmingham City Centre, and it's supposed to be really haunted. In Birmingham. Thanks for that, John. You must be from that way then, John. I think you are actually. I'm sure I've met you in person.
Birmingham. Come from
I'm sure I
Birmingham.
have at Drakelow Tunnels. You and your wife years ago.
I like Drakelow. Drakelow's cool.
Yeah, I love Drakelow. I love it. I went there about 5-6 times, and I have to say that is one of the most haunted locations I've ever been to. And you were watching me on a live feed there one night, weren't you? And I said, Jared, you've got to come here, you'll love it. And next time I went, you came.
That was good because we walked in there and you said this we walked in there and you said, right, this is where I came in before and I saw a dark shape down the end of the corridor.
Yeah.
And we both heard that laugh.
Yeah.
The big laugh. There was only me and you in there.
Yeah.
And there's a big laugh that come forward in Drakelow at the beginning.
Yeah.
Toilets were creepy though, because there's no lights in there.
Yeah. It's just, I love it there. I really do.
I like to go.
It's like a big maze in the dark.
Yeah.
It's like, I ended up getting my bearings there eventually, but then I realised every time I went, there was more to discover, more I hadn't seen the time before. And it was like, every time I went, I thought, yeah, I'm getting my bearings now. I know where I'm going. But then I'd discover a new part to it and be like, oh, where am I? How do I get back? You know, it was brilliant. But the amount of paranormal activity there was phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant.
I upset someone there, didn't I?
Yeah, who did you have? Oh,
Rachel, was it?
Oh, yes. We won't say any names, but yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I just couldn't. I wasn't nasty. I wasn't nasty.
Weren't it? No, you weren't.
I just couldn't stand her anymore because she was painting this wonderful picture of what's going on, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Really painting this fantastic picture.
And it weren't good.
And it wasn't. And there's a bloke standing next to me, and I looked at him. He looked at me, and he goes, "That's all wrong."
Yeah.
I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, there's a chap standing behind us."
Yeah.
And he's talking in your ear. He said, have a listen. So I think that. And every time she asked the question, she said something. She said, oh, this, and this. Tell me your name. Yes, I've got his name. His name's Roger. He was a such and so. He was a lieutenant. I just stood there laughing.
Yeah.
And she was, what are you laughing for? I said, sorry, but every time you're saying something, I'm getting this voice whisper on my ear. Nope, classified. Every question she asked, nope, classified. Nope, classified. Nope, classified. In the end, she turned around and said, right, we're getting out of here now. I've had enough. Pissed off.
Yeah. But it was going crazy, wasn't it? Because I'm sure we were doing table tipping at that point, weren't we? And I can remember.
Yeah, I think we were.
It was getting dark. It was dark. It was a dark energy. Definitely.
That was in the little office blocks in the middle, the little office area.
Yeah, that's it. I've got to read this comment out from John, because this is where I met John. I'm sure I did. John, you will have to comment on here if you have ever met me in person. I'm pretty sure I have met you and your wife at the time, years ago. I followed a bloke whilst airsofting there to an end of the tunnel, and I was on my own when I got there. That's brilliant, because they do airsoft in there. Do you remember? They do airsoft, hire it out and do airsofting during the day. That's brilliant.
That's where that couple swear blind they were filming a ghost walking around a corner at the end of a tunnel. It was me and Pete.
Yeah.
And we even went back to them and said, no, it was me and Pete.
Yeah,
and
that was my picture.
I was filming them, filming us. They still wouldn't have
it.
it.
No, is that something different? That was picture, was it?
No, that was Drakelow when I went there. There was a young couple. They were filming, and me and Pete. This is what after it all finished. Me and Pete had gone for a walk, and I was filming me and Pete. And we said, "There's some people over there." So I actually turned around and I was filming them as they were filming us. And they went back and said they'd seen a spirit and they'd seen a ghost. There's two of them walking around. I said, "No, that's me and Pete." Because look, you can see me turn around and there's the camera light going back at you. Wouldn't have it.
Yeah. I think sometimes you can want to capture something so badly that you're ready to believe it yourself, even though somebody's telling you, oh, that was me. It's like, no way was it you, because so badly you want to believe that it's something, and you're not.
Yeah, you want to on that little bit of importance.
Yeah,
that was myself and Pete. We both knew it was there, and I was filming them. I even showed them the footage, and they I wouldn't have it. That's where Pete got lost as well, wasn't it? He went round a corner and got lost.
Yeah, he was gone for ages.
He was disappeared.
Ages. And then we realised later on, the more we got to know him, that actually that was a Pete thing. He'd just disappear, off he'd go on an adventure, like.
Worse than me.
Little bugger. But he was specifically told before, wasn't he? Do not venture off on your own. And off he went.
And off he went. His torch ran out, so he couldn't find his way back.
Yeah, that's it. He's gone for ages.
He was.
Though, because those tunnels are 3 miles. 3 miles in, is it radius or something?
Circumference.
Yeah. So there's a lot of tunnels and a lot of passageways there to get lost in, and a lot that come back on themselves as well. And it is fucking creepy there. It really is. Every time I went, the creepier it got. Every time.
I like that. I did enjoy that one.
Yeah.
It was good there.
One day we will venture back, hopefully.
Take Phil. Phil would love it there. That'd make a good episode, that one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll have to take Phil there, definitely.
There's just so much.
Get in contact with the owner again and try again. So yeah, we can do that. I'm sure we can. Yes.
As long as he hasn't put the price up.
Yeah, as long as he didn't put the price right up there. He did me a good deal the first time I went, because there was only 3 girls, and he has 3 girls. So yeah, if he's watching, if you're watching now, do contact us. Ghost Watchers UK or Indico Paranormal. We would like to come.
I think Phil says he wants to.
Yeah, Phil would love it. He really.
I would. That is. Couldn't go live there because I was just underground, but it's a nice place. It's an interesting place.
Yeah, definitely. Look at his eye. Oh dear. Yeah, it is. It's brilliant there. So, Pete, I was on my own too. I've been missing all of these comments because I've got carried away talking to you. Yes, please. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's Phil, Jared, saying yes, please. He wants to go there.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Adrian, I absolutely believe you can pass an ordinary looking person on the street and it be a ghost. That's an interesting theory. Yeah, I've wondered that too. Have you, Jared?
No.
Definitely. No? You foreign part. John, I believe that as well. Not sure what that's referring to, John, because I've got lost in these comments. Kevin, whoa, got lost. Yeah. So, yeah. But, do you know what? More than anything, I just want this COVID shit to vanish. I really fucking do. Because it's just ridiculous. It really is.
Yeah.
It's so hard for so many people and businesses out there at the moment.
Isn't this our job?
What? What's our job?
The amount, I'm not funny here or moaning, but the amount of paranormal groups that have registered themselves as a business in the last few months as a lockdown to try and get out has been amazing. Because they say, they want an excuse to go out, so they're saying it's their job. If they're saying it's their job, then they're saying they can go out and about. And so many of them have registered as businesses just to keep going out. You're not a business. You're a hobby.
Yeah. You are only a business if you are actually legitimately helping people and you are getting paid for the service.
Yeah.
You can be a business and legitimately help a person and not get paid and still be a business. But yeah,
But you've read my views on that, haven't you?
Yeah, totally. And there's so many people agree. So many people agree with what you've said, what you're thinking, what we're all thinking. You can't go out there in groups or travel X amount of miles to a location to investigate at the moment. It's a lockdown.
You cannot come from a higher tier into a lower tier to stand there and talk bollocks and beg for stars. You can't do it.
No. You know, granted, okay, I don't know where they're going. I don't follow these people. I can't be asked to watch them. But I don't know where they're going, what they're doing. But they shouldn't be doing it. They really shouldn't be doing it. It's like there's
technically,
unfortunately,
before lockdown, Norfolk was tier 1. We've now gone up to a tier 2. So we're only going to tier. We will be a tier 2 as of the 2nd of December or whenever it is, when the lockdown finishes. So until that point, technically, we're still in a tier 1. Now, the place that these people came from before lockdown was a tier 3. They drove from a tier 3, 3.5, 4 hours into a technical tier 1 to do a ghost hunt. And they class that as being acceptable. No. You're going from a highly contagious area to an area where there's fuck all contagion.
Yeah.
And you're saying that's acceptable. I'm sorry, that's not.
Yeah. And I mean, if you think about it, these restrictions and lockdowns, they're being put in place scientifically because they're saying there is a risk that this higher tier could spread the disease to the lower tier. So if they've got it, they're then travelling down. We don't know how it spreads yet. We do not know how people are contracting this disease yet. We know that it goes up through your nose or in your mouth. It enters you through that way. But we don't know how it's travelling. We don't know if it's travelling in the air, through touch, blah, blah. It could be travelling anywhere. According to Boris, it's intelligent. It's got a brain. You know?
What's intelligent?
It's listening.
It doesn't get you if you're sitting in a pub having a meal, it won't get you. But if you're having a beer, it will.
Yeah.
Good evening, folks.
Hello, Phil. Back.
People are asleep. I don't know if I can turn my camera on. Hang on.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hello. Here he is.
I've got a little man asleep there.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll give you some fact checks on what you've just been discussing. Okay.
Oh.
Fact checks.
We need a logo for that.
I'm actually officially self-employed. Officially means I actually pay my taxes to HMRC. Okay. Now, anyone can register a business these days, but whether that's not the interesting bit. The interesting bit is whether or not you actually pay your taxes to HMRC. And you know, you class yourself as self-employed or anything like that. It's the tax bit that's the interesting bit, because I could go and class myself as a business tomorrow and then do sod all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyone can register a company name. Now, I'm self-employed, and I've not worked since March. Now, as a YouTuber or someone on Facebook, yes, you can class it as work. Paranormal, you can class it as work. And the only reason you class it as work is if you're paying your taxes. So whatever funding you get, be it stars, donations, being paid to go and do some mediumship or whatever, as long as that's declared to HMRC, bravo, you've got a business. But you still can't go out in the current situation. I can't go out. I go all over the country, hiring equipment to people so that they can party. I'm unable to do that, and I haven't been doing that since March. So if I can't do it, why has the paranormal community got this amazing badge and certificate that they can go out and they're immune to everyone, you know?
Well, this exemption from, so is it a Majesty of the Queen exemption certificate or something? Is it some blood of bollocks that someone's made up?
That's the facts. Yes, they can call it work. You can call anything work. If I get paid for farting, as long as I'm paying my payment that people have paid me to fart, as long as I've paid my money to the HMRC and they get a cut of my taxes, that's classed as work.
But it's not classed as, what's the word?
Essential work.
Essential. It's
no,
not essential.
Neither's mine. Neither's mine. Hiring out equipment to people. Yeah. That's not essential, and that's why I haven't worked.
Yeah.
Because whether you love COVID or you don't believe in it or it's a myth or whatever, those rules are in place. The UK is one big family. We all chip in.
Yeah, should do.
And
you should. And whether we love it or hate it, we've got to stick together.
We've got to stick together. So don't be selfish.
Exactly.
I was actually saying that they're saying on the radio earlier on today. They were saying that the reason why China got rid of it as quick as they did, and it's completely got rid of it whatever they did, was because the people in China give a shit about each other. They all care about each other. They have the respect for the person living next door to them, the guy living across the road from the guy living in the next town. They all in it together. They knew what they needed to do, and as a country, they got together and they respected what they needed to do. This country, nobody gives a fuck about anybody. The last generation that really gave a shit was the generation that defended us during the war, when there was that spirit where the whole country got together and they all looked out for each other. As time's gone by, no one gives a monkeys. You can see someone get run over in the street and 99% of the people just drive straight on past. And that's the thing, because no one cares about anyone else. All the conspiracy theorists and all this and all that. No one cares. And with no care, so, well, I ain't got it. I don't know anyone else who's got it. So why should I bother? I'll do what I want. And that's the attitude we've got over here compared to the attitude of other countries, which is why we're still struggling.
Yeah.
For me, it's not about there's no jealousy or anything like that. After COVID's lifted, if they're very successful and they get loads of money from paranormal, smashing. Mm-hmm. As long as you pay your taxes and pay your way, like we all do. I couldn't give a shit. But it's the going out when you shouldn't be, when everyone else is skint because we can't make a living, yet you are. It's very selfish, very selfish. And then
would you class as begging continually all night long for stars? That's not a wage. That's begging. Well, that is, if people want to donate, fine. You don't ask for it. Don't ask for it. If people want to donate you, they know you're there. They know they can donate. Don't keep going on and on and on about it every 2 seconds. Every single comment, every single minute. Give your stars, give your stars, give your stars. No, that's begging. Why not sit on the corner of a street saying, unemployed ghost hunter, please give me some change? It's the same thing. That begging and doing that is not classing as a wage. Therefore, it cannot be classed as a job. If people want to donate, fine, go for it. You do it. It's your money. You do what the hell you want with it, but don't keep asking for it.
The only way I see it as a job is if you are actually helping somebody who needs that help.
They help themselves.
Right. The only way I see paranormal investigation as a job is if there is somebody who is actually haunted and they're absolutely out of their wits, petrified, scared to live in their own home, and they really, really do need help. That's the only way I see it as a job. And I'm sorry, but there is hardly anybody out there who is being haunted to that extent.
Unless Sadie, though, you spin it this way, because the field that I'm in is entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? not paranormal entertainment, by the way. My other daytime job is to do with entertainment. So then you could say what they're doing is entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So then you would class it as a job. As long as they pay the taxes, I'm not asked. But are they? Are they really? Don't show me certificates that you've registered yourself as a business. Show us your tax returns.
Yeah. I should say they are paying their taxes because HMRC are really on top of that. You know,
they're only on top of it if you're registered with them. If you're not registered with them, they aren't on top of it. Because if you don't exist, they don't know about you.
Yeah.
Not entirely true. I'm not registered as a business, but the HMRC know who I am.
Yeah, HRMC know who you are, but if you never registered with HRMC and you kept all your cash, they wouldn't chase you because they don't know who you are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if you never registered, then they'll never chase you because they don't know who you are. If you don't exist, it's when you register and then stop paying taxes or trying to spunk the system over a little bit. That's when they hammer you. But if you register yourself as a business, you go and tell everyone your business, you print all these business cards out, you take all this money, you get paid cash or you get paid straight into an account, and there's no invoices or anything like that, then HRMC don't know you exist.
I don't begrudge anyone's success. You know, if they're very successful, then go for it. But
it's not just it's certain people have declared they've had COVID-like symptoms twice, and that they still bugger off out to lower grade places where they shouldn't be.
Businesses and families, you know, they've all closed down. They've lost their jobs. They're losing their homes because they're sticking to the rules.
Yeah.
And then to see someone, regardless of what you do, regardless of how you get your money, it's just very selfish, isn't it? Come on.
And then when they put up a post saying there's nothing any of you lot can do.
It would be better if they stayed in their own home and did it. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just going to leave again, guys. Just keep going.
Oh, he's gone.
Phil has said his piece.
That was getting very serious, wasn't it? Why is he gone?
I don't know.
But I mean, who we are talking about, it would be better if they stayed in their own home and did something. You know, they don't have to go out to these different places, blah, blah, blah. We're going here. Ooh, it's going to be scary here. Oh, my God, we're going
It's common sense as well.
They can do it at home, and the people that are donating all those stars to them, they're still going to do it because they love them.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
The other question you got to ask, if they live
to break the rules, you know, to take the piss like they're the gods of whatever, they do not need to do it.
If they lived in a tier 1 and somebody from a tier 3, a highly infected area, went just down the road from where they live, what do you think they'd do about it and say about it?
They'd be up in arms.
They'd be up in arms about it. How dare you bring this far? You're putting us under risk. So why the fuck don't they? Why are they prepared to do it the other way?
Yeah, it's wrong because scientifically, we only know what we know so far about the virus. We don't know the rest of it, even if it's real. You know.
Well, we're
on the thing.
We employ and we vote people to be in charge, and so our trust are in them. It just surprised me that 1 minute, you know, someone's an expert on knitting. Next week, they're an expert on COVID. You know.
Yeah.
There's been a few of them this year, actually, aren't there?
Yeah.
Whatever's in the news, they're an expert on it all of a sudden.
And how much money how many new businesses are just suddenly set up because we can make this, we can make that, we can make the other, and they're all run by friends of certain powers that be. There was one I heard that was being investigated.
certainly.
No, some company set up to make masks, and it was set up by some top brass people in this country that shouldn't have set up a company to make masks just to get another contract out of their own, more money out of us.
Thanks, John, and thanks for
Cheers, mate.
your continued support. You're
Yes.
a diamond. Cheers, John.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank
John
you
will,
very
have to, John will have to get you on one night, talk about your experiences and stuff.
Yeah. And Pete has already said he will, and also I've got another guy lined up. I'll have to tell you about him.
Kevin's been making a lot of comments tonight, and I appreciate that, Kevin. But the majority of it, I don't know what you're going on about sometimes. It's really random.
I'm gonna go in a minute because I'm still sitting in the car and it's now starting to get cold out here again.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm still sitting in the car.
I'll tell you what, I'm sweating my tits off in this cupboard. I'm so hot. That's not a bad thing, is it? If that was realistic.
There is a lot of white noise coming from you, Sadie. Honestly.
Is it really? It's my computer. Honestly, it is the fan on my computer.
You get used to it, but if I was to turn your microphone off, you'd notice it big time. Watch.
Right.
See?
So was it send your stars for Sadie to buy a new computer?
You see how quiet it is now? That's just from turning Sadie off.
Down below there is a big speaker. Yeah? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Right? That, I believe, is the fan on my computer trying to cool it down.
Oh, what's happened to Jared's
Oh my god! That is creepy as... What?
What?
Oh my god, what happened there?
I got my hood on.
Oh, now you've turned into a monk again, haven't you?
Just saying, thanks, John, and you're one of the best. We'll have to get you on.
Yes. Anybody who's got anything interesting to say, you know.
Yeah, you watch this back on the replay. I'll just do an experiment now, right? You watch this back on the replay later because we're near the end.
What's happened to Jared? Sorry, Phil. Go on, carry on. Look. Sorry, carry on.
I'm going to turn you off now, Sadie, right? And it's really noticeably quiet. Yeah, ready? Here we go. You see?
Oh, peace. I can sleep now.
Peace. Massive peace. You don't, because you get used to the white noise, you don't realise how quiet it is.
Yeah.
You sort it out, Sadie. Sort it out.
I've got to, ain't I? You can see, like, I get buzzing ears, like, when I go to bed, my ears like, zzz, you can see why, can't you?
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a washing machine.
Yeah. My computer is terrible. Poor old thing. It's old.
It'd be the fans, wouldn't it? It'd be the fans.
Yeah. I love it. The screen is lovely and big. It's perfect. You know, it's a little bit slow now in its old age, but...
Oh, Kevin wants us to private message him.
Oh. I'll let you do that, Phil, because I hate messaging.
Okay.
Yeah. Phil will message you, Kevin. I hate messaging.
What's happened to Jared again?
I don't know. It's frozen.
Right, we're going to call it a night then. I'm going to call it a night.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm going to go, and seeing as you're the host, Sadie, you can finish it off.
Okay, me lovely.
I had to come on when you were talking about the work and the tax thing because it does bore my pee. Not just, by the way, not just paranormal groups. There's other companies as well that are a bit selfish. Just the majority are not being selfish.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm gonna go.
Jared, you look really fucking creepy. Excuse my French. See?
Oh,
My
just
God.
a floating head.
Yeah, that's what we can see. You look really creepy. Oh, dearie, dearie. So, me lovelies, what can we say? It's been an interesting night all of the way around. It's been really enjoyable. It's been enjoyable watching you, Jared. Totally enjoyable. What was going to say? Pete said earlier there's going to be a full moon on Monday. Jared, you know what we were talking about? The thing.
Let me do some digging around, see what I can find out.
Yeah, do some digging around.
Certain times of the year.
There's a full moon on Monday, so we'll look that up. And yeah, if you see us live on here together, you do. If you don't, you don't. But I think
Monday we can't because we're still in lockdown.
Yeah. Are we not allowed to meet up in our own little bubble?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. We're gonna have to look up the rules because I don't want to break them, especially not now. So we will look like the biggest hypocrites ever. So yeah, we can't break the rules, but we will see. But everybody who has joined us tonight, who has commented, who has shown the love, the likes and the comments, please do give Jared another thumbs up right now. We will see them popping up on the screen if you do. I won't right now as I'm watching, but I will if I watch it back. And yeah, I think Jared's done absolutely brilliant. It's been a good night. It's been interesting. Definitely. Have you enjoyed it, Jared?
Been different.
Yeah. Are you a bit warmer now?
Apart from it was blisteringly cold.
Yeah.
It was
Are you
cold.
warmer now, though?
I'm not warm yet. No, my legs are freezing.
Oh my God! How are you going? Oh, you're home now, though, aren't you?
I'm home now. So I'll get out of the car and walk in.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
Go and get yourself
Where I'm now going.
a nice hot bath or something, or just warm them feet up. Okay.
I shall see you later.
See you later, me lovely. Hopefully Monday.
See you later. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Round of applause for Jared. Bye. Bye. Bye to everybody who's joined us. Thank you so much for joining. Please do share, like, heart, comment. Oh, well, don't comment now because it's over. But thank you so much. You're all absolutely mwah. We love you all. And yeah, I'm going to sign out. Phil, please do shut me down. Bye for now.